betimi edema enne anopemu akwaba edeba Daybreak Jumedi so e wo Fache TV and so metinemu biem edema offer Kojo Marfo bibinti no wetie ne na chi kakra medin edi Kofi Frempon betima from Big Brother JD Maestro me ne fia twumu aketri na anope yetinem ne edi nkomo no kama edi ama na so wetimi nya odi edi frame but anope no ensam no edoso enra what ensam bibra e course El Accra High Court concerning Wuntumi Sandra Mino Kase ya jail no by 20 years and or jail na enkomono betimi edi abro enne anope now so wetimi nya odi edi frame it anope no a fully packed show any edi bro me the African proverb no betimi edi abro sounds na top of the morning no so e betimi edi abro newspaper review no be the beba enen ko wan krata no dodo na no edi nkomo edi fa chairman Wuntumi enkoma ekoso ewo the newspapers ni mo no the Daily Graphic report, the Chronicle report, Obi report, it's in the home common, ebetimi abrow, and ne anope, now so no, wetimi nya odi e free anope, na kind national say, ebo non son pe, ebe cross so ye carpet no, na yetimi akofa agudie mu nsem etimi di abrow, abudi abi ne mpeni for no, ebeba, ne omo edi nkomo, atutwe nkomo, edi afa, niyama ekoso during the World Cup, in time chuko exactly 7 a.m. omeba, ne omo edi nkomo, and ne anope, but kind national so say, about exactly 8:30 pe na me ma pound for earth na se na ye di nkomo no ye di na so wetimi nya odi e free na so me ma okwan na ne mampanyi etimi di nkomo na wetimi afre e wo 020-633-4646 and 020-633-4747 na ne mampanyi etimi di nkomo en na no pe na emom no ye twegu e wo social media handles no so ye live e wo honom Fache TV on Facebook and as well as Fache TV on YouTube, a live or honum to honum, na subscribe, like, share, jaw comment, not mean to me and can kind of come anope and fam mount. Uja comment in the pet, but the Bema announce waiting me now the Eddie frame a picture of the day. But the Baba summer, but in for any better so now ya boni pakroni din, now also so no waiting me when if I cry, ye didn't home come during the picture of the day segment now, anope made the Bebano. It's anope no, yeah, Bashas, need din come. Now, so waiting me out the idea from me. If you're too much, good morning.
Good morning, Maestro.
To be our code there.
Yamiadum, me hoye, me did sound so hoye.
Me hoye, papa.
And now there ye.
And ram me there ye na.
Sa.
Meant me and Nasa. Meant me and Nasa.
Na ajonjona account.
There be nyagin na. I say, nipa enchen nipa diemia. That was as you soon. Unya ko, and we hear more. No wadwene ne ho
cha
no wadwene
te na wodwene
na ma
chairman dabrem
oh debi nya chairman crack case no
cha
me nua bia
unua bi so akwa ahoyehia
mu pa
sama me no kase okay
oda Sontreso Hospital
oh
I was say me kona
me ko he no oh nyame nsa na yare onfa na yare satu me nka no anope ba bi owo bia no mpagya no emayen Pejano. Chama de anto adwendwene ho.
Oh, Debbie say ruling aba.
Emra ye adwuma.
Me de emra ye adwuma. I don't how say if you are matna ha ka say ketahye ne pray bi wo ba bia. Nipa kro ne ko aseni bia ne kodi na asem na odi fa. Court no omonye omadwuma.
Okay.
Omonye omadwuma wi na bia
irrespective of the person's status. Okay.
Me demand say yanya sa de na oman no yintimi nkoye nim. It say yewie na say nipa kro no say asem no yanko ni yamfa mana. Na ombekọ for appeal. Why not? Appeal wo hono. Appeal nso mudi ho nkoma a bibia betimi esi ebia na judge no crampa a mistake during his judgment. It say no mkoye appeal bibia either say ebetimi at the number of years no so. And I say, if it's me, crowd in the frame, there are some loopholes within the judgment. But as for now, no, High Court they decided, Justice decided.
Now, lawyer arguments and no, now and then yarn,
lawyer, they
say, attach uncle, but there were other lawyers. Now, Omoka won't to me.
Oh, say lawyers no coy.
Yeah, they were arguing, say. The ama omo pleading for leniency. And they say, want to me number one, or a breadwinner. And was sign only a lot of businesses employ a nipa. And one other factor.
And
the court should be
social
lenient.
responsibility.
The court should be lenient.
Lenient, no say lead counsel attach yanko. It's always been said justice, and I say court judge edit the verdict they have something normal they do at the court. Your friend will be friends of the court. Friends of the court, no. Semena me ha asem no enku yin fama no na verdict be ko etiamia. Friends of the court no lawyer be bitimi sorry. I want to do na asem wo high court wa. No sorry. Abra verdict no e ba so no sorry. Or he the we are judge no see e kan nsem no he na say be ko etia nipa wo fo say e be too harsh bitimi sorry no plead for leniency.
So there were two other lawyers.
But omunya lawyers for chairman.
Yes. But they friends of the court.
They went there as friends of the court.
Someone said 2012 election petition because when I say amicus curiae the hands are internal so
friends of the court no internal you in common lawyer na no di in common wa bontin pledge say or no and it was part of the process but then MB before di in common General Secretary GFK together with the minority caucus in parliament omo in di in common said they have to process it no making sure say appeal no betimi akoso but then GFK in common would in say chairman won to me has been used as a political conviction they are dealing based on political conviction not necessarily say odifo. It's not Sajo no akoso. But then you be di home komo if you and you be di home komo. Ti my say na African proverb no yen fambra enne anope na yen fast na yen go through the newspaper review and sana agudiem for naba. But this morning let's start with the African proverb and then we are starting with that fire, water and government know nothing of mercy. Fire, water and government know nothing of mercy. That's the African proverb for this morning.
Yeah, be bremo be bua no pay ye de ebremo no ye ntwa ne tawai na ose oja nsuo ene aban womo nim mobrohunu sa niema miensen fire water and a government enti ye ba ye twi kasemu a oja nsuo ene aban womo ye three powerful forces are womo eye wadwuma onfa enipa tebea ana onko nipasumu ene oye wadwuma eno nti no so omo nim mobrohunu no sa forces miensen eni tema womo mfa tema enka womo asem bra ade no aduru ho so obeye eho adwuma enti de di kan se ye fa oja no a oja ya ade a eboa yen ya setena mu fi se january na ye de no anu aye nuane ye de ye niema bebre nanso eja timi san sayade enti se busua bi wo ho na se bia wo ma so kanel anajo wo ma hunu kanel no sane esesa wo kora no ene oja no saa no mo ekodaye kanel no ye na adwuma wie na afei etofa mu a etimi so bibi foforo mu ema eja no ehye na esan se eja no enya adwuma ewo nipa tebia sumu nti no se to efie no mu se ehye a enwene se bia sikani wo ho enwene se wohiani wo ho enwene se akokora anasa abofra ewo ho ana wajapade bi enegu dan no ehye ni nyina ebra moni mam ho so ebi kura no a behwe na nipa e wo sa fi ho no eja ne bi ahyo sa na nsuo so eye asetena mu adehiade kese pa nsuo je nkwa nsuo ye nkwa nsuo ma nkwa nanso esai ne ma pi se nsuo to kese pa na esubonten ebufa ne ho a obehwe na nsuo na hyase ekonkrofo afie mu yemfa na anu de esi wo enkranyi enyem fato ho nsuo ni yiri ya ma ewura nkrofo da mu no yehwe ne ma eseye enipa a ehwere won mu nkwa nsuo na anwene Some mmɔfra ɛka ho nkɔkorawa asikafo anasa ahiafo ka ho wɔno de wɔnyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ mɔbrohunu mu nti ɔba waba na wɔyɛ n'adwuma ɛna aban enso wɔnni mɔbrohunu firi sɛ aban de mmara ɛna ɛyɛ adwuma wɔtintim mmara ma ɔmanfo di so sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ a ɔman no nkyekyereyɛ ne mpuntuo ne ne nkan korɔ ɛbɛkɔ animu enti sɛ aban yɛ n'adwene so ɔbɛyɛ nhwehwɛ animu a ɔntumi mmu man no te mmara no di wo a na adi wo ti wɔde nhwehwɛ ne bɛgu akwan mu pɛpɛɛpɛ adeɛ biara a woyɛ no akwanya wɔ hɔ ma wo nanso mmara bata ho ɛno na yɛ taa ka freedom of speech no sɛ freedom of speech no deɛ aban hyehyɛeɛ yɛ a wɔn mo fa free constitution mu ama wo saa na asɛm korɔ no a woka free w'ano mu no woka wie a akwanya wɔ hɔ sɛ wotumi nya freedom no anaa sɛ aban se yɛnto bɔɔl a engu gata mu mmara no nie woso se maso ɔden me deɛ gata no mu ana mɛto bɔɔl no gu woto gu mu wie na wɔkyew a wonya wo saa ne kɔ anaa ɛsɛ sɛ wɔde mmara no yɛ adwuma no nti no wɔse aban so enim mɔbrohunu sɛ aban se wɔde mɔbrohunu ɛna ɛbɛyɛ n'adwuma da biara deɛ a da biara ɔman korɔ no bɛtena ne ABC mu yɛ a wɔnkɔ w'anim enti saa nneɛma mmiɛnsa no wɔn yɛ powerful forces yɛ a wɔyɛ w'adwuma a wɔnkɔ nipa ate nka mu ɛna wɔn ayɛ once a ne bra so sɛ wɔyɛ biribi no eduru hɔ a wɔbɛyɛ irrespective of your status sɛdeɛ yɛka chairman asɛm yi ne mmerɛ so yɛ sɛ wɔnkɔhyia n'atemmuo no wakɔhyia enti ne yɛka akɔsi ne sɛ nipa bia wɔ hɔ a ne wayɛ ahwɛyie ne yɛbobɔ so ɔbɛn sɛ wanyɛ ahwɛyie na womfo nsuo bi ɛbɛma nneɛma ɛte saa ato a ɛto a obiara ma omobrohunu yɛse no mercy for the cripple ti saa pɛpɛɛpɛ nɛteɛ yɛhyɛ mmara no adi so yɛse nto bɔɔla engu gata mu enkɔto fi sɛ bɔɔla na odi gu gata no mu no ɛno a ɛna daakye ɛbɛchoke gutters no to the extent sɛ ensuo ba enya baabi mfa na ɛbɛyiri afa wo nneɛma saa mmerɛ no na abɛka sɛ ensuo humi mɔbɔ na me nneɛma wɔ ha me ba ketewa da ha na ensuo mfa mɔbrohunu enya adwuma ɛna wo yɛ gya ho adwuma nso a na wayɛ ahwɛyie enso kanel lenya hɔ emfansi ebi a wooden structure bi so lenya hɔ nkoda hwɛ kwan a wobɛtumi afa so akora kanel no na amfa torencham amrɛw efisɛ egya no to hɔ a ɔnkae deɛ wɔ fie hɔ ɛna aban mmara di so pɛpɛɛpɛ fanyansa ne nimdeɛ to bibia a woyɛ ho na nya wo ho agyeman enya wo ho tintintinti sɛ me deɛ mepɛ na mɛyɛ sansa wote ɔman bi mu no deɛ ɔman ne mmara ɛkyekyerew ti yɛn hwɛ nneɛma ɛte sɛ ina kwan na yɛnhunu kwan a yɛbɛfa so atutu ya na mo asisi yie yɛbɛdi mmara ne nhyehyɛ so yɛde nimdeɛ nyansa ɛbɛto deɛ yɛyɛ ho na nkɔfa atorenkyɛm amrɛ yɛn fi sɛ saa nneɛma mmiɛnsa yi ɛse ɛba abɛyɛ ɔbɔne a ɛnkɔwote bea ne wate nka mu ɛno nti ne wɔse saa nneɛma yi ani mɔbrohunu no ti wompɛ sɛ ebi bɛto wompɛ sɛ wobɛkɔ wɔ ha biara mu bɛnya abayamane a ɛyɛ mmara na wodi so simple as that obiara ani woni asɛm yɛhunu nsa a ɛbɛboa yɛn na yɛtumi atena ase wɔ abra yɛnkɔ nsɔhwɛm ti anɔpɛ kakrawa yɛde ba yɛ enie menim sɛ wani agye ho wafa bi na ɛbɛboa wo ɛwɔ wo bra akwantuo mu twerɛ no sɛ deɛ ɔwɔ aso no wontie deɛ honhom no ɛka kyerɛ asafo yɛda ase
deɛ ɔwɔ aso no ontie deɛ honhom no ɛkasa de kyerɛ asafo no ma me nyina so na yɛmfa picture of the day no intimi embryo enne anopay. So that's your picture of the day. Call Fache TV on Facebook. Na call identify nipa. Yede no infoni ato TV yesui. Yede no so ato Fache TV live on Facebook. Call identify nipa no. Truly din na me reading a kama intimi emfama. If you are so okay no.
Nani me family.
Enemy of family. And yeah, if you don't comfort
Nani so efe de.
so efe pa.
Nani me
Efe pa. Picture of the day no and that's no call Fashion TV on Facebook. Na kodi nkomo no kama ewo honom. Na yentimi ehu baby a also nkomo no free ba. Na yenkin kind of kama intimi farmer and anope. But then let's start with the newspaper review. Baka National Assembly Construction Company Limited. So yase sounds na AD Auto Rentals. So yase and anope and after so Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics for so airboy amejumedi we no etimi e di abroad na Baka National say on the 8th of August a Future Cooperative Aerobics and also our cultural center. It may patch up bobo institutions nyina no momboabo ho na munhia Future TV presenters nyina ewo cultural center on 8th of August 6 a.m. Now only abehwiabo na niema etimi akoye Canada say e free it food vendors na mbeba no ye wa located slaughter ye betimi e di amamo for free ametima ton ma de na niema etimi akoye e de aba obibia to bibia no our team in Canada no pay no on no say 8th of August Future Cooperative Aerobics no e baso ewo cultural center intibra now so bra beka ya ho na yindi nkomo no kama intimi emfamo na niema intimi nkoyi. But let's start with the Daily Graphic this morning. And the Daily Graphic captures His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and also Chairman Wontumi on its front page. And it says that Galamsey, Wontumi jailed 20 years, conviction victory for environmental advocacy group on that particular statement. Also, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama tasked ECOWAS to implement protocols on xenophobic attacks. And that is Cabinet approves $331 million to end SHS double track system. And MIIF posts 1.1 billion Ghana cedis profit in 2025. All of these news on the front page of the Daily Graphic this morning.
Daily Graphic, the Bokrata no near the Afri and Common was say and pay on Mampany John Dramani Mahama in Foni Edaho. Na what the eto a bibrema toye dia mind kabomuko e ECOWAS. Empening for enim say xenophobic attacks are air coso no. One shall say and she shall mrebia ya one my dear fa one or day ebeye juma. If we say or maybe to mean sorry and talk or my fufro esunipa eso re. Now one more and fa one who en nisa enti ECOWAS for and shall say one more a day and she shall any emra what dear go aquamuni nyina ebeye juma. Na eno danchan a enra ejebo ejanya bedru ye na Ghana fo nyina wa atwenyem senra 20th July no High Court bekwa asetena e wo chairman Wontumi akontaman ne nipa mienu bi aka versus aban won monsam ne ho na sade wo mo kan ye no won mo de watemo ya etwato aba no kwa enra High Court na temo aba one mutna asam no so na obobo hunu a na de edro ene say Justice Audrey Kokuvi Te wode na temuo eba na ne wonka ene say Chairman Wontumi na dwumako akontaman ne no kwasampa ne say Samra boy ho no wo modi nkrofo awu sane won mode galamsey assigns asetam na nkrofo emfusase ne ade nyina wo masai no no kire se Ghana bobre ena wonom ne na di akon ama aye ewurukasam de ama my Ghana enti Chairman Wontumi emfie mako aduo no 20 years wonfa nkodam adwumaden ka ho ena na adwumako akonta mining so 180,000 Ghana cedis won ma fine won nipa mienu no eka ho no kra de Omajebam, Oshoshawa, won. Na ekuo bi a won mo skeka won ho bo mu a na wo hye se empanimfo ni beku galamsey kon no ho no atu ase no won mo se atemuo no abayie won mani age ho papa na yenkunimdie e de ma obo ade bobre ya wode adomo my Ghana enipa bi no atu ani asiso se obesai no eho amane nyina na Daily Graphic e de aba na wasan abamane ewo Minerals Income and Investment Fund MIIF mu eno say after 2025 won mo abamane say adwuma wo ye nyina mfaso a eba eye 1.1 billion Ghana cedis ena cabinet for so agye atomo se wonyi sika $331 million fa enwura SHS mu se de be ya double track system green gold ni ade nkwada ne bi ko abetena fi abosome miensa mebinum nso akono wonomo ede ebeso ano no wayi afiri hokra nti enra government accountability series ase ena wosofo ya wo hye enwumasua so yewra Haruna Idrisu ekodi sa nkomoyi wenom any daily graphic amane ano.
Now let's continue with the Daily Guide newspaper this morning. It also captures a lot of stories on its front page this morning. And it says that Wontumi jailed 20 years, fined 300,000 Ghana cedis for illegal mining. And also NPP vows to appeal Wontumi's conviction. And Bonkra project. SCE affirms High Court's ruling against APSL. And also Dr. Maso Boache sponsors students eco-tourism trip. Police nab 5 land guards, says guns, ammunition. This news on the front page of the Daily Guide newspaper.
Daily Guide so editor ma Wontumi nsem no aba en wo se okodamo emfie aduno wasan ahye se 300,000 Ghana cedis wontwea ema aban no se ode na sase ema nipa binum se wonmo emfa enye galamsem afa MPP amanyekuo no wonmo akantam areabo ensuo so wonmo numbi akogu omuyam guna wose Chema Wontumi a wode ne kotum no omo ntena se no omo nyedin o omo nyedin da setie bia ombesan akosi nanim asemi wombepem akọ nimprenu so kyerese womkọ appeals court na womakọ appeal sa sentence no said ye beya Chema Wontumi benya ne fa hodie no asan aba fiefiri se wonye bone bia womususu se we no amanyosem etachire efiri se enipa no bi kura wo ho abobo wo mudin ya wo aban mu nanso obi ayedin obi akana no atum eba ne sen na Wontumi ene ne de wonmo epese wode asotwe kese atiseye ema no nti MPP for ekoye appeal enra wonmo ye nsemtrefo enhia mu ema JFK said na mfifire te no na no de na timu se bema ayemre areho aka bema niema nkoyie ma MPP amanyuko no na no achi wase Bonkra project no Supreme Court Aje High Court atemu a wode eba etia APSL adwumekuo no atum se enyina pinti na enya adwuma nti se de ebeya sa project no won mo betumi ate won se firi ho na de mfaso abre wo my Ghana no omoma High Court atemu a wode kotia APSL no enya adwuma afi Dr. Maxwell Boache wono so eso asuafo binum asene ose wono eco tourism trip Chesa wonmo ekọ akwansra na wonmo firi ho a wahwese ne wotimi edi wonmo dwuma ewo bobre ne ade nyina ho no mo de aba beboa o my Ghana said ye beya ecosystem no so ebetimi afa ne ntoma pefra na prosi force nipa num ene wa kire won nyina ye langards na bra wo kire won no ene etuo ni akonde a na kekeka wonmo ho ne ma wodidi ewuo no na nya asem kuma ne nyina one more CC awaje ede free womo ensem akogu approach for atnaye wenum ni Daily Guide amani.
Now let's continue with the Ghanaian Times newspaper this morning. It also says that fight against illegal mining. Chairman Wontumi jailed 20 years. NPP reject conviction. Heads to court of appeal. And also 4 in 10 cancer cases are preventable. And also government reviews CSSPS to address placement challenges. And Bank of Ghana stops gold purchase pre-financing arrangement. And also Agri Minister defense in Kokon Kiti project. And also says that size drop in poultry prices. Ghanaian Times this morning.
Ghanaian Times and so eba ene anopeya. One also the Chairman Wontumi amani enwa ba no de. Yesi obofo ne de ne nam ho apaso nti Chairman Wontumi de na aba nti anopeya de wonkrata na obia edi nkomo ne bi. Ene o MPP for so se wo munyi ntum nti wo mbekọ court of appeal na wono mo assign akọ amampanimfo ahye atemu a efiri high court eba enra no emubiem eno achi wo se woyi cancer kokram yade edu esi ho a emunan se empanimfo ye ntotoye na won mo de aso ano ye preventable betimi aso ano kra ansa na yade no aba toda nipa timi tena se a niema obeye no de abo ne ho ban no wonye gisa yade no ebedua ne so ewie ansa na wa won twetwede ape anu aduro redie won mo say emu nan die wuyi a wobetimi aye ntotoa ebeboa ama waso ano na yade no emmakra ehho asem eda Ghanaian Times emu na aban say CSSPS where a computerized school selection placement system die won mo de enkwada no toto entoaso suku ahodo mu no enra yera Haruna Idrisu ekire se aban ebeye review ewo mu kyerɛ sɛ wɔn mo ba betena se ahwɛ sɛ de CSSPS ni di ne dwuma na wɔn ma yɛ nsakraye wɔ mu na atimi aboa ama placement a wɔde ema nkwada no nneɛma akɔyie fi safi bia ahwɛfo nim wɔ haw ne hasuo ya wɔn mo te ansa na wɔn mo ma no anya sukuu enti sɛ de be ya computer mfa wɔ bankɔto baabi a wɔn pɛ baabi kura wɔn akwada na ntwusu na computer de ne kɔ saa wɔ haw ne nyinaa ban ɛyɛ nsakraye ɛwɔ mu na wɔahwɛ sɛ wɔbɛyi ne nyinaa afiri hɔ enti ho amane ya enra minister eboye enonom Bank of Ghana say gold board for the gold purchase sika kokko a won mo eto eho dwumadie bi eba na nanka won mo ehwe ne se ansa na won mo beto sika kokko no kra no won ma won mo dwetire bi no won fa nso asene no ye pre financing eno na Bank of Ghana say aha we die won mo dituma enye yie nti won ma hye gold board for say sa pre financing hye no won mo enyai ukwa akoto ade no ato no ehunu ne etue mu ansa na ehu sika bi wudi bedi dwuma a waye ne saa agric minister say enkokọ nketenkete e baaye abeboa papa ama sei ukọ na ukọ akoto ntakramo titiru pa na nkokọ a ne bo kra abafom e wo Ghana ha ti nkokọ nketenkete ne de mu obia downplay ade no say e baaye ameye adwuma bia eboa sa woto akokọ de a obehunu say nkokọ nketenkete aboa ama sei wono sika kane na wode eto no ate abafom ti wenum ye Ghanaian Times nso amane.
Now let's continue with the Chronicle newspaper this morning, and then it captures the minority leader Afenyo Markins on its front page, and also Dr. Justice Amo also on the front page of the Chronicle newspaper. And it says that minority declares Wontumi political prisoner, and also Accra to host Pan-African confab on political reforms. Wontumi story also on the front page, and Bonkra imports disputes. Lords dismiss ASPL $33.3 million claim against Just More Construction. The Chronicle newspaper this morning.
The Chronicle and so Eddie Chairman Wontumi and Samuni B Abba. Now one of dear or Trau was the NCA. What the Chairman Wontumi air cotumo and fear eduno. And to Winyanti, a seminum bia, nebukra, no pen now the after some nipabu or what is our Ghana. Ebukra we fear high Emmanuel Samoa. Yatia se yakasi enwane a won tehwe ne dia ne so abano ya graphics adwuma ne ekoso Ghana wenim bema football wenim hye nti nipa ne bitisa bia wunyante de ekoso enne no wate se de chema Wontumi akotomu mfie aduonu a Chronicle se anopai wo be kire odi enti a wo koda mu mfie aduonu Chronicle amane ebiemu a wode aba no efa Boankra Inland Ports dwumadi a empanimfo eye ne ho na wase SPL adwumakuo no eye se enka womo kwaji sika $33.3 million e de free Just More Construction ho eno ne ma won mo e de won call court na court e boss ansem ne gu ya fei won mo say dwane kwato Supreme Court na Ghana ha de Supreme Court ene o mayasem ne abia nyina batan e na won mo say asam no a wodi kan di wo High Court no enyina enti sa $33.3 million no a ASPL for no so mo egede free Just More Construction ho no emfa senior court ashana nasem eno no minority for say Wontumi a wode no akotomu no enya illegal mining sensem bia o we eya amanyosam na won mo eye enti Wontumi a political prisoner esai ba bia wo free ba eni Wontumi kyeresa wo ye fire brand asam no wonte ase a wo beka woni aban nya adwene a won ka na no entumu obeka mo bia hunu se aha no ogina sei na ade no etie enu nti na won mo boapa etwe Wontumi abo so saa won Wontumi nye ntumu da se Wontumi akoye galamse nti ne yeso nkonkodam we mu nyina eye politics na won mo eye ti we ye Chronicle amane ne o se enkran so Pan-African enhyiamu bi a eba so no won mo na eje si won na so na we ye amanyosem nsakraya mpanimfo pesa woye na wode sesa nneema tituru pa vote buying ya na ta akoso no enye nti wo mo ba be yesa nhyiamu no de atoto nneema afa amanyosem ewo ebibirem eho nkran ena host sa program no chronicle eni.
Now, the Daily Searchlight newspaper also continues as we do the newspaper review, and it says that Anti-Galamsey Coalition questions Nemo selective enforcement, and also Wontumi political prisoner, that's the NPP, declares on that and announces decision to appeal against 20-year jail term, and President Mahama honors late Dabon King legacy of peace and national unity, and minorities lands Wontumi jail term vows legal battle, and also Wontumi conviction, a travesty. Party questions President Mahama anti-Galamsey project. That is this news on the front page of the Daily Searchlight.
Daily Searchlight dear Chama Wontumi ho amane bebre na wabo ne de MPP amanyoko no eka. Ti wo hwa ni mu a Yera Justin Kodua Frempong ya wono na ye twetwerefo panima MPP amanyoko no wogina ho ena woni aka gina na chi se de nra won mo ye won press conference no ena wose Wontumi ya wabo ne kwa adu no wode no ekotomu no eye wo how ede ma oman Ghana na etwe oman no esign na chi enu achi nso wo mo hunu ne se ase enye boni chinchina twan bi na Wontumi aye nti ena asotwe enti sei eba amanom na won mo ebisa se Mampani Mahama anti-Galamsey campaign no eno kra ho nsem sen na ti akosi sen efri se dru ba bia Mampani timi ka se wo ye Galamsey na wo ye NDC aban somfo kra na se obi beyi wo masutire ana se wo mo hu a wodo be fa mra kwa so ensemi nso wo matete bebre ma JFK bubobo din binom se wo mo kra de asam no alambro ba ye hu de tire kosi ye enti Wontumi ena asabi nanim ohare ena won mode no eye hanam ama wonse ehon nsem da ho enu achi na MPP amanyoko no se esansa ya amanyosem ti no Wontumi ye political prisoner ena won mo ahye ebose se tie bia won besan akọ appeals court na asem no won makodane ani abutu ena minority for MPP amanyoko no sa amanyoko brane no ejina ho ena won modom kuma nso a ewo mrahye bedafie no ene minority won mo so akasa afa Wontumi de ne hom ena omo so setie bia won nyina be komramu na ekon no won akon akosi ase akosi se won behu se Wontumi anya ne fa hodie Mampani John Dramani Mahama ono so akasa afa Dagban hene ya wokona kura no ho ya wo kire se na woye obi a ope asomdue ene oman enkabomu enti free Dagban hene afri mu no eye ohaw kese de ma oman Ghana no oman no ahwere ejapade ene nipa kese pa ya na wo boa asomdue entotoye ti weinom eye Daily Searchlight amani.
Now let's continue with the Hawk newspaper this morning. It also captures a lot of stories on its front page. And it says that why is NPP scared of tribunals? Party that sold itself as the champion of the rule of law now leads opposition to tribunals. And also GBC swapped 1.2 million Ghana cedis airtime for a ghost house. And NPP discipline collapses. Defiance court battle stretch and camp wars. And also Ghana Gas pays 24.5 million Ghana cedis for half-built project. And audits exposes 12.2 million Ghana cedis of employment on unfinished block. And Radio Go DJ in land fraud trial. The Hawk newspaper this morning.
The Hawk, the Obokrata no so ebo amanie anopei. Na obisa se enye MPP amanyoko yi ena wo mo so otu ohun asi ho se de emra ya watintim na fe apema hankron de okromienu Ghana mamra kase a wadi bu oman no anu an o mo de beye adwuma obehwe se oman ba pa bia bedi mra so pepepe ama rule of law akono se de esefata wonia ubu mra so na sese ode mra diwa ode bediu na yeden ena afa de won mo gira sa mra kro ya so akotete tribunals na minority force won mo empany na se MPP for one more cassette anti the Hawk ebisa sansem nyina no no the minority leader Alexander Fenyomakin ni mfoni ato hom enu achi o say Ghana gas for almost 24.5 million Ghana cedis. Ama project bia one more year na one year ye kra de no one more ye ne fa one year ni nyina na nso wa twa sika ti say e de ama contractor ni e no so audit ya akoso auditor general ono so bo adwuma pa e na eyi sa ne men apiem eno achi wasan bowra Ghana Broadcasting Corporation GBC no eno so almost e de 1.2 million Ghana cedis one more airtime sa one ma e bi adwumakuo bi kwan ama wabebo na dwatonde hu dawura na so abedi na adwuma ho nkomo eno omode kwaje ghost house trese efie osadan no kora eni ho nipa ndina no na beka ye oh ebi efie we esi bantema wokọ yi fache tv nchen ho a esi wo so mko ye no na ese efie no kora ehunu ba bia ewo enso no matue sika 1.2 million Ghana cedis ede ama sa enipa no eno se MPP amanyokuo no sa oye onya hohyeso o discipline won ho no ase eye agiagu efri se ne obia won mo bekire no MPP mu bia na mpanimfo nyina aka abu mu amkobodom pem eho no mo kwakoye dede ye nko ye ni abre konti discipline ankasa enshada enni MPP amanyokuo no kane na no mo obi kura ne ni nyina agiagu the hawk enni
Enti aha ene de obo krata no ebesi enne anope. It's time for sports. Kotoko ho nsensem no e wa hanoma Luther King eba no de ababa so ko Real Madrid omo ye lot of sign. Chelsea is also Morgan Rogers expensive English player I don't know. Chelsea for it to be akofa no and every Aston Villa after the World Cup. But then commanding no e wa right after this particular segment na ye twaso e de amawo. So it's time for sports right here on Daybreak with me Kojo Marfo and if you are Chumwa K3, Luther King follows next. Mesdames, me ba sports, ye basisi here.
Story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Vakiti, the voice of the people. And the laughter, the triumphs and the tears.
Wa me kodo ho na me mara kwaba na onfa agudie mu nsem no emra embesom ye. Luther, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Ebi abokode ye.
Nyame adom na so e.
Nyame kopon na dom ye hia wa ha che papa.
World Cup ni nti.
World Cup ni de we see.
Na ye sa segment na ye de highlight every microphone no. But afina World Cup abana wi ye. Nti aba back to our root.
Na line up Messi andi asuboni anje.
Oh dabi.
Na se wo ba asuboni anje.
Oh me ana me pese Spain. Etimeje. Yeah. Because Spain upon players and no producing match back up. Nti na me pese omo ebeje.
Na me pese Argentina.
Dabi be a fan of Ronaldo. Nti na call Spain.
Right.
Kofi.
Na the good back up of football. Messi.
And the ebinum eka
go to back pay
za
right go to back pay of Messi like no Messi now people say I'm on Europe
oh yes and Spain for no e was Cibeles omo ye celebration no a whole lot of mama pineba say en to so nemfa adwuma na ema mo na no pai sima aduase de anim ya ye hyase a ye be hyase ne nyina no say de fisem beba ye de amono nsem ebetato e de amamo na production na no pai eye binna sadaroma no ahye dwumadie ya ye de ebram wo Daybreak dwumadie so abu diabi eteche Sasha Ricardo Varas eteche Habib Mohammed a special one eteche Medina de Luther King behind the camera eye Lord Samuel Daybreak and eye Kofi from Pony Kachiri eso ede bro and then some ye dewa ye de ebram ye hyase emfree afise mu ne be hyase a yɛhyɛ selfie the Black Queens of Ghana yɛnim sɛ nkyɛ ɔmo ɛwɔ akono ɔmo ɛbɛbɔ ɛyɛ Emani Nations Cup ɛwɔ Abibrema Morocco 29th July and Ghana the Black Queens ɛbɔ first game against Cape Verde Emano na preparation games eguswa etodwa Black Queens ɛbɔ against Ivory Coast ekoye ɛnompa against Tanzania ɛba na wiye na akɔ 0-0 a second warm up game Edma the Black Queens after the game ekwe 0-0 and a coach Kim last ebeka say afa a result etimi Ghana.
I think it's a decent first half. Good defense. I wish we created a little bit more chances. I think in the second half we start much better. We found the zone 2 more often. And I think in the end of the game we also had a good, strong final push, but not good enough to win today. A couple of situations when we had opportunity to score, we were lacking a little bit of quality. But it was a good game for us. We had the opportunity today to rotate the squad a lot as well. So I think we played with 18 or 19 players. So that was a good thing for us. Yeah. No, it's going to be an important game for us in the preparation for the tournament, of course. To look at detail.
And the Black Queens head coach, your friend Kim last, and after 0-0 result, against Tanzania, also at the above 1 team ever to ga. Now, young Nyanya Juma, Black Stars player Abdul Fattah Ishaku, no ball Edmund Leicester said, yeah, show ma Yehuomo. Now, report I had said Ipswich Town, baby Abdul Fattah Ishaku, so aircraft akweni medical. Na wa join no more na yɛhwɛ boy no time a wonam kwan so a ɔkɔ akɔsan ne
Money too, there is the bloody flow. He could do not stop. Go for do not. My life, me I know what ya. What's my name? I'ma say that again. Really, I'm getting paid. Every day is an only. Money too, there is the bloody flow. He could do not.
Ɛno ayɛ Abdul Fattah Ishaku Ghana ni abrante ne oram ɛwɔ Ipswich Town akɔsan after the medical ebia so kama ani jedi wɔn fanya hwɛ after World Cup when your team ɔkɔbɔ adwuma ɛde ama wɔn ɛno na ɔdi wɔn asa a yɛde ɛma mo yɛnwuram ɛwɔ Asante Kotoko new coach aba new king new law South African coach coach Tinkler ɛnura oram the first aid training with Bia Kama. Now, rival no time, Coach Tinkler, a room Adako Dache. Now, Wakwasi Bia Ebe Kama. Natural room war air Kotoko training complex war. And you don't answer that's what at the Emamono. Archers and rival a Kama. Now, Odriano, Yenten messenger. What do my players know before training no Ebe Shasi?
Okay, let's pray. Start. Just give you a basics. All right, first training session. So we're not looking to kill you here today. All right. That's the rest of the week we'll kill you, but not today. Because obviously with a goalkeeper coach, you're working there for. Do you understand? Okay. Obviously, I will be assessing. And we'll see how many sets we can actually achieve. At least 2 balls. Okay.
And we are Asante Kotoko. New air coach say wapa or Baya Juma Shama Bia Sweat my kama. And Ote say or Casa and there are 2 A players in the name. I say Ban Waba and Ra Mwashas na Shana Mwashas and Ra de Onkumo. Nemum and na aka edi monimono and wo bem ho dwuma pa utwa e goalkeepers e coach training na odi om edi and no me chesa pa for business na eno 28 players and a team report to your money new coach a team a training na 28 players no say and I'm a patcho is etie omo prepare for the next season. Goalkeepers no emiensa Abdul Aziz, Benjamin Chum, and a Clever Oben. Omo air 3 goalkeepers. Oko defenders are Zakaria Fuseni, Musa Hamzata, Francis Akwa, Patrick Asiedu, Joseph Amwa, Emmanuel Kote, Abu Adams. Oko midfielders are Seth Kojo, Andrews Intimanuam, Philip Amwa, Walid Nema, Prince Badu, Hubert Jau, Solomon Kwakusa, Techi Addison, Lawson Chemeno, Oko attackers are Yawo Johnson Opon, Kwame Poku, Dauda Saka, Dogo Yakubu, Kwakudia, Vitus Avoka, Omo and a sofa. Team area omne a new manager etim prepare for the next season omne say biabet my camera Emmanuel Boateng as we ask the reason why intia medema eno choose ye sa medema eno obeye adwuma ediamo
among those clubs they didn't know choose media
na medema edama kutu ena mehwe niama medema eye ninensia news. They are mean to football. My one say football ajuma. Amuna you say a yen to me dear. Among that's why I choose
I know Emmanuel Boateng and I said the entire Uchusu Medema as the office na Dawson. Nemo medema timana edana kumaso enunti eno jitum so no mo ebeye adwuma na wasiakan ede ama wo mo na enu achi no shooting stars eso ekoya omaba na oma rival eso ewo Ghana say ena na esitie omukọ ekowura mu for a training camp ekobobo cup tournament ahodo na ekoye ede ema wo mo omu ewiniye na omu ewepie mu ewo Ghana airport no na ohwa shooting stars a place no na odi ente background kakra and say shooting stars and almost ekoje a gold tier cap no under 18 gold tier under 18 cap and omkwajo bedru ya na so mo eshi jama kakra na coach afa ne ya preko eso ekasaye cap na okowini ye no.
We went in to give them exposure, not intentionally going there to win the cup, but to give them exposure and then take that opportunity to see how it goes, because most of them it was their first time of even traveling out of the country, and so we had 10 days in Dortmund, and then they got used to the weather and the field and everything. Then we went to Sweden, and then we started the tournament. We take it game after game. So in all, it's about, like I said, giving them exposure and then marketing yourself.
Oh, coach, ya preko, and an castle, so mama, personal exposure. If you are first time, to Quenya, Nanswania J, as what my guide do more, Edoma coach a gold tier under 18 cap no, so edu omaba, and no ediate, yanko amonone, na straight up, yenye amonin sama odwa, yen sakan nano pain, yen breaking it down, na yen touching it down. Na yen knocking it down, na yen jejamu yon pom farmo. FIFA ranking enya abba after the World Cup latest. FIFA ranking no. Baye me patro say any city. Urama Spain. Dikain. Argentina at the second France. At the 10 England. At the 4 Brazil. At the 5 Morocco. At the 6 Portugal. At the 7 also and around Belgium. At the 8 and around Paraguay. As at the 9 for Mexico, at the 10 for Africa, Ultra Africa ranking me patron Senator Morocco, Edikai, we are say order number 6 Senegal at the second for Africa we are so the 18th Egypt at the third for Africa we are so the 24 Nigeria at the 26th where we are say order air fourth our Africa Algeria at the 8th our Africa 29th position our world Cote d'Ivoire at the Mepacho 6 our Africa on the 31 we are see DR Congo so at the 7th our Africa we are say order F41 Urama Cameroon at the 8th position our Africa we are say order 43rd position Mali also at the 9th position Africa we are say order 51st position and Roma let's say just Central Africa let's say also a mapa Urama so far almost at the 54th position let's say South Africa no Urama Africa almost no at the 10th position let be so at my camera na Vinicius Junior Osika utimi bibia Vinicius Junior say na ho ofe no o se na wo form kakra o dress kura enye fe ene wakon doctor amya kwani surgery na surgery baya wako akoye empacho we na bodwe se we shin harmonization and wako akoye na uhwe chin na wako akoye na se no ma aye kama de ama na se de baya obejala las na bodwe se asu ebetimi afu na bibia so ebe kama entina Vini Junior ya desa ne girlfriend no na recommended me pacho sa procedure no aso edema no ntina ubonsa Vinicius Junior ni new look no ma me videos no na yanhwe ubonsa ne videos no pa ya desa ni look na sesa abra was sign Madrid Jesse ni new look ni pa was sign Madrid Jesse at the MOB ubonso na ne girlfriend aso ejina ho na omo ehwese bibia be kama aso edama omo ni new look ni e woni ma be kase Vinicius Junior ni look alike no ankasa no wakwaya seju na bodwe se ame se hono afelefele hono apeja awo se bibia so be kama aso ati amano eno Vinicius Junior de fina so empa ye chechamo na ye de amamo no na Jorge Jesus aso aye Portugal omuni manager na opani we adi nsem bia tuga wose eka de anka Brazil national team ono ana nkomode adwuma no ema no ono nanka eba beye na se ono epenya Brazil national team coaching job anka World Cup no o João Pedro nkode no beko
tinha indicações para fazer a pré-convocatória da seleção do Brasil para o jogo que havia em março depois de eles terem perdido 4-1 com a Argentina. Lembram-se? E portanto, o que é que eu teria feito? O Brasil, por muitos jogadores que tem, o Brasil tem aliás, os jogadores brasileiros.
Eno edetawa yete emam ejumade no so na mame emfamal ese Enzo Fernandez ne papa kasa na Enzo papa din sempia tudwa ebusa no se opanyine enu atema na Argentina team no di party enyemza Enzo Fernandez papa say opanyine na Enzo beka team no wakra na o se derby ne ba no onka team no enko Argentina ni nyina no say after final game plus no do na fatigue aba o mabre was some rest na plan was or recover na pia so ayekama adese boy no ne ba no go na o shetia England no enya adese abusia no mure befida na mom ne ba no so ko Chelsea na okọ sort no ma se obetra Chelsea se ontra Chelsea ni nyina was so okọ Argentina team na rival enra omo ekopie mom eso awo Argentina after omo toss second World Cup to Ghana Nwada awo America Canada na Mexico na team no eso arrival team etodwa na bibia so aye kama utwe team no timer omo ekodu ye na omo free air flight team AC na omo twama bibia eso team aye kama enu Argentina air players no na Otamendi mpachonya nice one there unya anonye time omo ba uhwe Argentina omo football association president Mr. Tapia oni Otamendi Lionel Scaloni among the elite delegation from America after the World Cup Pretoria, New York, New Jersey. Nese Oma Baby PM. Ya mama red carpet. Okay, Argentina team na. Ya sa red carpet at the mama. Despite se Oman Timanjano, Oman recognize Omo. That's Oma Ba. Nese open top bus parade, you know. As we across unse place like North Scaloni. Any impartial place, you know. Omo bus ma. Almost so Edinam, Nessa, Omundi, Krum Kaka, me patch on my bus parade, you know, Nessa Pia Kama, and Rua supporters Argentina, almost fans outdoor, a power come team now, second on toss, we okay.
A todos los más chicos que están aquí al costado de la autopista Richevi y sigue camino el micro rumbo al predio Lionel Andrés Messi.
Argentina, my rival Buenos Aires, Argentina, and we are supporters, baby. Epe Kamu team neshama, Mamiliandro Paredes, in the reception timer. Boy, no Eko Ramu Fie, Ocha Sa Argentine player, Opa Juma Power World Cup campaign way, a group by Binan and Fe, and Wapra. So no the drum Esiakai at my Argentina NSL team now. Na Leandro Paredes Ekoramu Fie Wokam Demano Nimpatama Wote Ni Nepesa or Eshe Norma and Quadeo area ho a papa will come on a camera. Now me patron my Argentine fans, Argentina fans are or more Madrid or more salt to or more me patron Roma Argentina supporters or more Madrid so Madrid eji crew ano na Madrid supporters and ra almost so celebrate a title no more Argentina fans no more salt to or more take almost so Madrid chronom Mesia Nina Jama breaking it down like no Messi as for at the poster bar na Messi akasa Messi post or the bar Nina send one purple speech with my report amete assess Messi before the final or catch a place and the last game at the Argentina national team and now or ball all babana na ojiri and kebe motivated players no amomu ajikuwa at the amano yase uramu Argentina omusa announcement Messi aye demand teammate no have players no pa so catch them the last game and all ball at the ama woman to amunyo mo na omo enshene munyam eno kapina mo ntimianye na ukon IG page Messi ebe post two way was the pain is very great and it will take time to heal this wound but I also take away all the good and the matches we managed to turn around. Nessa Nina say no a better day as omu ere pefi na mom omu fa no ma biane ye match wo kra no fi so ma lusu na omu patene things around e ya desa nani age eso lead Argentina team edo omu koya normal e ye kama eso e de ema omu owie na no wife ye fa Antonella Rocoso, as for Epic Kasaye, honest ever post to a day about Nikru Messi. Oyan was say, you will always be the best, not just for your talent, but because you have never stopped being yourself. Neso Bonu Krabasopa, and no edge or the pie, Rodrigo de Paul. As for ever post to a yet me patch message when to anchor Tim Wanko, also the greatest pain is that we couldn't bring the World Cup back to our country once again. And no yawa, a shana kumamupa, and no at the Empire Jamo, like no Scarol Jamete, as Argentina, Football Association, as so many Casa, said a bear wouldn't jay Juman over to us, now Opea Jumakama, as so at the Amaoma, now and Spain, me pacha, Abra, Pleasant Echo, a king, Nepalese, a king of Spain. Spain king as well ehagi Yamal me patcho ma Spain king Yamal there no tell my place in Korom the royal house the king's palace tamana players no chacha Jakin Felipe de Cies do Jama so or again it's a brother nature sampa or popo in abaso esa boy no wabo juma pa so far na ni gene ho 19-year-old boy na twa juma yama eso eje eso ati ema Spain na chasa ampa osefata esa oso mo bona baso eno aye defro eba aye jejamon na urama president Pedro Sanchez eso any boys no me pacho na any gisempa urama Spain mampanyina eye opanyina ekasae oso no nhede ni no mapi sports especially football na so ginema passa 2030 Spain ebasa ay world champions.
Es verdad que no resulta evidente, aun siendo bueno, el poder llegar a nada más y nada menos que la final de la Copa del Mundo. Y finalmente, pues bueno, hacer bueno aquello que decía Luis Aragonés de que las finales no se juegan sino que se ganan, ¿no? Son 2 de 2 y bueno, ¿por qué no en 2030 soñar con que no hay 2 sin 3? Y encima siendo...
no hay Spain. Man panyine ana so for no so e kasa abo e team na baso ese e ba football a won sada nim bebre eso e ho na so gidie mapa ese 2030 World Cup Spain ebeka co-host no no omo ebetimi age na bia so ye kama mam Jama little brother Yama ni nu aketua ike ni say ono so ape superstar e wo Spain enra amoye celebration upon say Yama ni nu aketua no and on my image and the ato me pacho ade so Yama hu an wo feel too much said ni anu so day na bia so kama mama agremado ne phone abrom celebration and the phone drop here and rata momti e bass no so called Spain for a celebration na agremado ne phone and a frato no and one phone drop here e confirm we fans no obi ebefa ye hwesa omuti emano ana omu amfa amana eno ejeda o na urama me pache nram eso e was Sibeles and was Spain players no omusu esiamo omu parent no ba so e wo Sibeles ho eno omu kwa omu celebration omu kwaji omani pa na utwe Spain omu parent eso e was sabiawa no ma pi na timi todwa no ma pi ene timi across utwa A+ na omuchi omani amabia eye kama.
Bueno, afortunadamente no ha habido muchos momentos de pasarlo mal. Creo que hemos hecho un mundial muy completo. Creo que hemos cubierto casi todas las facetas que se pueden tener del juego. Pero bien.
Nos ha llevado a la gloria, no solo por su capacidad elaborando las tácticas, sino por su ejemplo, por su compromiso, por sus valores. Legítimo discípulo del verdadero emperador Marco Aurelio, general de los ejércitos del norte, del sur, del este y del oeste de España. Nuestro seleccionador, dímelo tú, Iván. ¡Capitán!
Me gustaría acordar una persona muy importante para este grupo, muy especial para mí. Quizás un jugador que ha sido muchas veces injusto.
Rodri da obi biase a brass keeper o Ramo no mo celebrate mama Yama na Yama ban entrance no and Yama sano na masa Yama de bia ni nikada no to Yama entrance no. Jamano no na ne dance no opose ne nika ne dana to no na Nico Williams eso ema TikTok dance na utwa Nico Williams ono so kire se ampa TikTok no too much TikTok dance and Nico Williams Ghanaian born na se ono so de maye Nico Williams ne di asasa no Eno edetao na boy na your friend Ferran Torres also na hero ono ene share goal ma Spain about the world champions na ono time ono so ewram no na se utimi se stage no so asay bebia abadam ediama no
el de la mandíbula más apretada para hacer daño, para decidir los torneos, para dar la dentellada definitiva que nos lleve a nuestra segunda estrella, nuestro tiburón, nuestro campeón del mundo. ¡Con el 7! ¡Ferran Torres!
Pues la canción del tiburón no podía ser otra, claro.
Kuku super my favorite song. Say Osha Madu play ana. Kukuria na ne song no na anwa day and ra place celebrate pa.
Daniel, pues también se está animando mucho,
Eno edetero no breno ekro brena song never come ball for some de omanya ajatum ese World Cup no yemfa teams no emfu 48 enko 64 2030 World Cup on the percent teams no FIFA be increase from 48 to 64 na biaso ayekama eno ya de tenya some fan 7 na no pai about 3 p.m. Team na betra say Abu Dhabi ability team no Luther King Ricardo Varas Habib Mohamed of Finland so ya beto ache no no ye di nkomo Binas ebeta adwuma de na chi na biaso ayekama near from 3 to 5:45 so abedamo ye kwama Daybreak dwuma de no atwa so ediama Kofi Frimpong Big brother maestro abraka chire one na to kesenom de Daybreak dwuma de ediabro Uno montanko se nondu ebebo fache TV sunye your normal pia won beda ye be send him latest on chama to me sentence no team no edi ebro yakra.
From the heart of Kumasi we rise and shine, bringing hope and stories through the test of time. Every home, every family, every dream we see, together we're building a stronger community, with the truth as our compass and vision as our guide, sharing moments of joy and the people's pride. From dawn till evening our light will always be a channel of inspiration for all to see. Every story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Fakiti, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Fakiti, thinking of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. We celebrate our culture, our dreams and our unity. Together we're writing a new legacy. Fakiti, forever we'll stand, serving our people across the land. Through the news and the laughter, the triumphs and the tears, we've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds. A platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents, and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. A family of visionaries committed to the call to educate, inspire, and uplift us all. When the cameras are rolling and the lights are bright, we're working together to make the future right. With faith and determination, we'll continue to grow, taking Faki TV wherever dreams can go. Faki TV, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Faki TV, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. From Kumasi to the nations, our message will be heard, and govern communities with every single word. Faki TV, forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Faki TV. Fucking now you're free. Faki TV. Oh, Faki TV. Fucking now you're free. Faki TV. From the heart of Kumasi, we rise and shine, bringing hope and stories through the test of time. Every home, every family, every dream we see, together we're building a stronger community. With the truth as our compass and vision as our guide, sharing moments of joy and the people's pride. From dawn till evening, our light will always be a channel of inspiration for all to see. Every story matters, every voice belongs. We're connecting generations through our songs. Faki TV, the voice of the people.
And that Jaja or Transi, I would the Ashanti Regional Chairman Bernard and Tribosia Kwa Semino, a temwa or the Abano, a temwa a chia. Now, my young who said, Sabi, am I yourself? And now, a temwa for no warrior. The area when they said, Yadutum, said Ghana, Emra, and they say Yajuma. Nanso so emra ne nkyerɛ sɛ bi obubu atan na akyia me nka wasɛm asɛm a ɛda court n'anim ɛnɛ court ni buaye no ne tenten ni ne tetia ɛne sɛ obia ne wɔ a ɔwɔ prosecution hɔ attorney general office hɔ etimi ka asɛm ɛma ne to asum sɛ kyɛma wontumi sɛ bi no oni nkrata sɛ obetu sabi gold o ya sase so eno anya ade a court no edi akyinye enti a kyerɛ sɛ kyerɛma wontumi na okrata e man ho kwan sɛ obetu efom agudie asama court no eka ene sɛ omugina so a omde kyerɛma wontumi akɔtwe abanku kom ne sɛ almost say Chema won't to me crata na no crana and Remuno home kwan so be crass a catano. Or the Sacratano Amo Bise on Francoya Juma, Abra, Lance Minister, Ama approval. Sebi and Chesa won't to me or Koya Galamsi. If we say title na no crano, nem Remu ne dimo. Bonya by ne Casaway and say, or say, Chema won't to me the Necrata Maubia Koya Juma, Abana Prince. Now to say a court no prosecution man preference ampa. A dance here or Chester Chama to me, Edna Crata and Assasia will be set of Uncle Juma, a bino, amprenso. Prosecution or Montman trim. Judge Odia Semono, I say, a more buy a bedia dance and as more Mokayano, and none of the twins in Nini. I would not swear or cast a Chama to me, a default. And no near Memia Cano circumstantial evidence. Now, so much men prove. Beyond reasonable doubt, I a bad criminal prosecutioner. As a prosecution, as a court, and indigenous so casem. Obiasima Kakaya, and Unti, and I died in Najnaswa, or cast or the chairman to me, I put through on my albino cuckoo. Yeah, MPP party, no, dear can say, oh, my penny Mahama. Sir, oh, papa, said Sebi. Illegal mine, your friend Galam say no, over Kuhu, that's over to whom, a sir. And the Wawa Bemu and Kofa Baby Woma. Wow, crowded tomb said, Omoto, that's all more ye galam say. O my penny the Ghana for Busan said, Sassam no, Akosi say. O party for no more yano, and one sem no, Akosi say. Na Quakoya said, O my penny and this, I won't hurry up. Assembly and far opposition for no, or more at the call, that's all Mutu Wasano. And that's how Harry be and I send friend this reform one or Mutu Sasano. I go for the petition called my Yoko. FNDs or national organizer, you save your meal. And no vice chairman, Abanga Yakubu, say Omo Ye Galam say. O my penny and this if we Busamo say, a seminar Akosi say. Uye no flua. NDC Marshal Bejanio wa for North South East. Your friend Mohammed Yakubu. Ah, or he be permanently free. Na him fear. And nam say oya galam say huno. You go so man penny say Akosi say. Opa our win. MP or NDC MP or a friend honorable Oscar Ufri Labi. A could be a friend Ghana coalition against Galamsey. Ese papa no oya Galamsey. The ebuso man penny NDC for ne say. Sa no man ni na no akwa Akosi say. Before sa akonya reso. Maka cho man penny say. And some men here Ghana for shese obetu hu sa no. And now hu sa and wotu. Na mum no opponent and no one adwin say obetu nani e de asi omo so. Cocoa farmers bo esu sabi. Enche ye and nso eyifa amanfo omo nkran ha. And the regents ni biaka. O man penny kan wadi a wodi prosecute opponents no. Kasa wadi ni bi no. Fa ko hyesa ntokwa we mu. Se be ya flag de no sem no. Engine sem wo mem ha. Na de me kan ko wie ne se me share titafo me share mo boss MPP chairman wontumi agya ne mu. Me ka kire mo se sabi ene ehia ye no. MPP legal team for no. Ya ka kire mo se omo file appeal. No mo challenge decision na judge no e di aba. Na me wie no me pese wiasem nyina ati ase se chairman wontumi abanko koma de da kotwe no e ya mayosem sabi enya boni bi no akwakoye a political prisoner amayosem ti enya de na koto abanko kuom e ya mayosem ti ana ndisi aban ena koto abanko kuom na yakopo oti ase no eni se ebrese mo no kre e ba bededi media mu nyina amase.
Enti Willie JFK, the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party in any MPP Minority Caucus, Omo press conference, Etimi and rather, Accra High Court, the verdict of Chairman Wontumi, the case, a bar bontain, no more charge Chairman Wontumi with 20 years, 20 years in jail with hard labor. Enye asenketo enye fedi agrokra e wo hono but enra no otie nkomo na e course na na kyese justice ede nanumusem eba abonten na o cheche nkomo mu ede kire afofra no mo courtroom ho no na atimu se na kyese niema aye din ewo ho no beden yen shanse mfimfiri ahanom enra betina ha di nkomo e ka kire se me nsaka krata bi a na eno efri Zoe and Achia firm anomu can insemede fan say there's no way that someone attach on your lawyer lead counsel for chairman wuntumi ebiti me di case in Mako Accra High Court na wetimi akujina chairman wuntumi anemu a defendant because of say o tu kwan every or mine Ghana mu akwakoye ne personal engagement e wo baby na emom July 22nd en obeba enti ono di nkomo catch court say enka court intimi emfa case no enko after 22nd of July sina be your no ba on betimatina say normal head verdict ni mu normal head sentence be betimi akobed abra that petition na say fa no kodu judge na nim no na judge so edit to or manim say letter na mantem that means the file na mantem and so there's no way say onu betimi our journey case no e share later of after 22nd of July sina be ya ono verdict ni betimi delay won't me and so sa petition anymore. It's a yard say obesom to twaso deliver the judgment. Now o deliver the judgment no concerning chairman want to be case no. And OD in common say. Now mame fan to sumana yankin kana yen trase na onso so untimi nye bin frame. It say o check in common na enwa judgment no e buy na. O say the Republic versus Bernard Entribo Siako. That's alias Wuntumi, Kwame Entry at Large, and also a Akontam Mining Company Limited. That is the first accused persons, second accused persons, and also third accused person. And now, or they in common a babble. That charge sheet now. In common say, statement of offense. Now, assignment of minerals right without approval, contrary to section 14I and section 99 second B of the Minerals and Mining Act 2006 at 703 as amendment by the section 3 of the Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019 Act 995. No, say particulars of offense. Better than Tribu is Yako alias Shaman Wuntumi, 49 years old entrepreneur, that you in the year 2024 in the summer boy in the Western region and within jurisdiction of this court being the owner and controlling director of a Akontam Mining Company Limited did without first obtaining the prior written approval of the minister permit Henry Okum and Michael Jedu Ayisi to undertake mining operation within the mining concession which was granted to the said Akontam Mining Company Limited only. Inti utie charge na quite where the ball chairman Wuntumi na o hear the first charge na count na omu chirem say chairman Wuntumi aka better than Tribu is yako aka chairman Wuntumi a ono di 49 years old no nan wada e no mo charge no e born say o hwe Akontam mine no mo the license ne man say Akontam mine no nko a e na omuntu asase no agudie bi e wo sama boy na emum no man fa ma no say Henry Okum anase Michael Jedu Ayisi emum no mumum enkutu say agudie no e wo asase so nti asase no mo de man no o man fa sa license no amfa ma no say onda ne mfa ma afoforo bi na sa afoforo no enko sa asase no so enkutu agudie e wo asase so sa charge no e no mo de man now can count two now I'm say statement of offense assignment of minerals without approval contrary to section 14 and section 99(2)(b) of the Minerals and Mining Act 2006 and also Act 703 as amended by section 3 of the Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019 Act 995. Particulars of offense Kwame Entry at Large that you in the year 2024 in Summerboy in the Western region and within jurisdiction of this court being a director of Akontam Mining Company Limited did without first obtaining a prior written approval of the minister permit Henry Okum and Michael Jedu Ayisi to undertake mining operation within the mining concession which was granted to the said Akontam Mining Company Limited only. It's all here count two no so na yede kwedu ebo the director of Akontam Mining and omuchim say ono ye Kwame Engineer no ye director of Akontam Mining no and so e the assassin no ema Michael Ayisi Jedu ene Henry Okum say omonfa sa assassin no enye illegal mining galam say abra kwaji minister approval and as a minister emo approval say fa sa asase no emma obi foforo na sa nipa kro no embetu asase no so egudie nti se okombre mu a so he mineral act a mo ye ho amendment in 2019 and since even 206 207 a omo so okombre ni mu a etia emra se yebema license na sa license na yebema wo sa company no obe transfer that concession na the amount no na dia mo bifufro so umbetu egudie ewo so no eno so eye se wafom mra ewo hodom enti omo charge the director of Akontam mining and also particularly in the count 2 so o kind count 3 no so or say assignment of minerals right without approval contrary to section 14A and section 99(2)B of the Minerals and Mining Act 206 Act 703 as amended by the section of the Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019. That's Akontam Mining Company Limited, that's you in the year 2024 in Samaboy in the Western region and within jurisdiction of this court, being incorporated with the object of engaging in mining and exploration date without first obtaining a prior written approval of the minister or permit Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi to undertake mining operation within the mining concession which was granted to you only. It is a okay country so na high court so edekwedu ebo Akontam mining say in 2024 ena mo ma kwan ema Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi emo mo ekotu egudie ewo asase a chese ehon license na chese Akontam mining no nko na wo ho tumi say also mutu so egudie ena mo dane edema Henry Okum and Michael Jidu. It is all count 1 na a different count 2 no so a different count 2 ni say director no no eda Akontam mining no and the man that permission edisa assassin Emma Michael Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi and Henry Okum so omunkutu assassin so egudie and account 3 so chim say license na edema Akontam mining no eyomunku an na wo se nkomu edisa adwuma no e wo Samaboy na emum no the sa concession ekoma obi fufuro Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi so mumu undertaking mining e was assassin so without the approval of the government I know so e course so e wo na kan come for na enuni was say statement of offense purposely facilitating an unlicensed mining operation contrary to section 99(2)B of the Minerals and Mining Act 206 Act 703 as amended by section 3 of the Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019 and Act 995. That is a Bernard Nchibu Esiako alias who to be 49 years old entrepreneur that you in the year 2024 in Samaboy in the Western region within the jurisdiction of this court being the owner and controlling director of Akontam Mining Company Limited did purposely facilitate Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi to without a license granted by the minister undertake mining operation within the mining concession which was granted to the said Akontam Mining Company only. Into count 4 and also HHM say Bernard Nchibu Esiako alias Chairman Wuntumi and now share Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi kutupa emo ede omu niyama eko assassin so achese omu sukutu assassin so egudie some license na nkwano na it belonged to Akontam mining name not purposely for Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi and there was a omokoso ekutu egudie without license na Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources emfa momo yes license yemfa momo and na chese omutimi eko assassin so ekutu so egudie nti eno no illegal see a license that's all called assassin so ekutu egudie owa according to omo laws ewo the Minerals Act no chese etia emra and also so omo charge no ewo honom. Now can count 5 and also so also statement of offense purposely facilitating an unlicensed mining operation contrary to the section 99(2)B of the Minerals and Mining Act 206-703 as amended by section 3 and of Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2019 Act 995. Particulars of offense Kwame entry at large that you in the year 2024 Samaboy in the Western region and jurisdiction of this court being the owner and director of Akontam Mining Company Limited did purposely facilitate Henry Okum and Michael Jidu Eyisi to without license granted by minister undertake mining operation within mining concession which was granted to the said Akontam mining only. So I can count 5 no and they count 2 and they count 3 no ko enkomo eno ewoso So count six, statement of offense, purposely facilitating unlicensed mining operation, contrary to the section 99B, and also particulars of offense. Akonta Mining Company Limited, that you in the year 2024, Summerboy in the Western region, within the jurisdiction of the court, being incorporated with the object of engaging in mining exploration, did purposely to facilitate Henry Okum and Michael Jedu AEC without licenses granted by the minister undertake mining operation within the mining concession which was granted to you only. Education count 6 now, Yebo Akonta Mining Kwedu, Yebo the director of Akonta Mining and also chairman want to Kwedu say Omuna Kamubi and Henry Okum and Michael Jedu AEC a call summer boy assassin so omo ekotu egudie e wo so a eno no emfa emrakwem no nam so am jeli chairman want to me 20 years plus also another 10,000 penalty unit. So all the back sikada dem wa 120,000 Ghana cedis. Says when to me interest says can additional 3 years. Ebe san so aka 20 years no wa okabuma. Just no be 23 years as we speak. San komo no akoso a enrada ye charge no na ye charge no mu free court wonom no. Ya mode no ekomu ewo in Sawem prison. Na che say eno ne enkoma e wo chairman won to me asoye efia breman sana ye de bunche mo no asanso ababi.
Court ede natemwo aba enti we no nyina ye nsem a enra wotemuafo no gina so a wode saa atemwo no eba ye enti wo hwe se de ade no aye no a ete sa wato aban japade ana wako han aban japade na aban se aha enatena aha na fa japade no edi dwuma na mmom daachi bi se wo pesa wo de japade no eye bibi foforo dia age se wo fa kwan we so ansa na watimi de japade no aya ade foforo no enti eho ena chairman wontumi a oye first accused ene Akonta Mining enfonso no efiri aba emra no se concession yi aban ede ho tumi krata amaw sa ha ena atena ne fa ye wadwuma aye Akonta Mining adwumakuo na ye chairman wontumi dia na sempanimfo mienu ena ye shareholders wontumi ne ye baako na kwa miantwi no a wo mo so ye wontumi ne nua won de wadwane enti sedru baabi no somewhere 2024 wontumi pesa wode part of ne concession na wo Samra boy Emma Henry Okum se wonfa enya adwuma foforo bi a emra no se esese ekọ sabre minister na wo hwensa ase ne obo ade ne paso enim Emma enkrata bi wo ho a wo mo ye ho adwuma na minister no de ne nsa hya ase se me na mama kwan se Akonta Mining concession we no won mutimi e de fa bi Emma Henry Okum Emma ne de koye adwuma eno samra no edi kan no wontumi amfa anya adwuma ti na kire se ono agina ni tumi so ene wodane na sase no ede ma Henry Okum se wo momfa enkoye adwuma no na asam no ekopie asem ne bia prosifo nsem eden a obetoto ano branch hwehwemu koso fi se na police fo adi kan akọ sa Samra boy kronum abawra Akonta Mining concession num akohunu se Henry Okum ne momomfo no Henry Okum no kra de so ono de wono na kwaje concession no wo so maaye se monko na monko ya adwuma no emame ama wo magege niema bebre se niema ni nyina de ba bia na wo kenkan bai omo a list ni nyina ena wo kire owura baako no en ono ni din ne ye de Henry Okum no achi no
Michael Jedu AEC.
Aha, Michael Jedu no ena Henry Okum esoma ne se me ne asemasi akọ apam sa asase we ye kwaya adwuma wo so enti kọ fa adwuma ye fọkọ na monko ye adwuma no ena prosifo che Michael Jedu ena ono kire se ono de fa ne se wo ye somafo enti ne boss Henry Okum ne soma no ti wonkomra na asem ni twa kosi adwumawura so akontaman ni gina ho bra ne se company but shareholder or company num ewo he company wura ene hwan ene chairman wontumi ene ni nua Kwame Antwi nso said you wontumi born na man ye kira prosifo na chese Kwame Antwi no kra de somewhere or 2021 or say hemfa Kwame Antwi no asa wone no nhyeda eni twaka bia sa ebra wo mo ye adwuma ne ho nkrata wie ye nti Kwame Antwi ne de ti asa wontumi no na aba be ye pani a wono na take control of akonta mining ehu bibia enti na kire se de asem no etwa kosi nyina ne se aban de asase amaw but they asha won sase akonta mining only enko a enetimi ye adwuma wei wa ha enti sa wo de akonta mining ne fa bi e ma Henry Okum na wono so asoma Michael Jedu ne ho ahwanom so omfa nkotu fumagudi a you go back to the lands minister no akoka kire ne say minister me pese say e na meye na minister ma go ahead eno e na ansie eno nti ne ne chema wontumi adi aye noi na kire say wo hwe adwuma nso a won mo kodru concession no so ye wo samra boy no a na kire say won mo adi nipa ewu e wo ho enti emrachi chema wontumi en wono so san koka se wono de wanka se wo mo nkonkotu fumagudie ne mom wo se omunkodua kube eni nnua se de be ya ombe san ama asase no asi ne dada mo ko reclaim asase no ena nipa no a wono wodi wasase no ma no a wo koka asa kire prosif wono so se wodi kan ka se mintu na mitu asika ebeba ho no midibi adua kube ena judge say untumi wasem ya wo kan dia ntwaso because Jedu no Okum oya minor enti sa wo de wasa ase ma no se won ko reclaim a sika ben ene won fa nko reclaim asase no gise wo tubi no onya sika no ansa no wo makwa akoto kube no e de aba bedua tina kire say illegal mining activities no and at the end of the day won fa nko won famra we kire na semu akoso without due diligence say wontumi anko minister enim wan koka say minister say na me pese meye na wono mo ye enti saade a from 15 to 25 years na say won mo pa so twe a emudo na timi ayensen na ho fi say na yukra Ghana ni abre pa say efumagudie ya wotu no basa no obehwe no atu ase enti say pani bi eyiniti na wode ne nkwa etwa so de a ene na momma ma so twen ne munya den sade be ya ase ne obi kura ya campaign na opese wo hye nipa achi ema wo mo ye saa aboni hu ama wasore waka afri ne nayemu ene koba asa enti ba bia yen yete nei no de sade maame Audrey kokuvite atemu ode ba ye wo ma kirekiremu na esisi so ba no Emrana ateki 8 course. Emrana aye adwuma. Emrana nso makwan sa atemu ni bana ususu se woni wani ni yi a appeal e wo ho. Nti MPP for ahente se ombekọ appeal a ye de ye wa twen yem ye wa ha eba ene ye beka ho asem enkomo ne ba ne abetena ha ne adibi ne ate ente ho ne akire ya dwene. Nti emra ye na adwuma a humamai ono awuntumi ne brofo a humamai Ghana mra ena aye adwuma na eni kasema wo mu ne se sa Minerals and Mining Act ya omokeka Act 2006 no as amended 2016 MPP aban na be amende ye ena akire wo mu anipa enti Ghana we dey ya wa ha emra ye adwuma MPP se we eyi politics almost bobodin era Joseph Yami ne abanga binom ha nti eno so wo ho wo mafiri nkomodie no asese no wo nyemu wo mbekeka kobunu mu nti eba na wo mo so timi de evidence ba we say evidence e kasaye
Oh, evidence kasa.
Evidence kasa. Because the police for call.
Yeah.
And omo kwachi nipa no so no omo gi niema edi adanse said they were mining illegally. Enti sa obo yami din na obo abanga din a dia na ekire say no kwasem omo so yesei. Enti na mo de akosi nanim na yahwe ba bia suicide board ho no befa. Enti emra kasa na emra ya adwuma ya ma mra no enini dwuma na yenhwe yanim ba bia MPP for ekro no yenhwe de ho so ebefiri ho aba say bia court of appeal ebe interpret high court ruling no sononko bi na omo de nsakraya ba Ghana we dey
but in common way no me kai say as far back in 2024 or 2023 and His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Eko Koforidua, and then he was speaking against Akonta mining. Said Akonta mining is not involved in illegal mining in our country.
He was speaking against
illegal mining. And then
mining,
yes, and Akonta mining because as far back in 2022, now Occupy Ghana for actual petition the Akoma that time the Minister of Land and Natural Resources Abu Jinapo said Akonta mining some illegal mining be was some boy home. It's Minister of Land and Natural Resources and for money easy form.
Yeah.
No munko honom no omunkoye ehmo. In fact, someone Abu Jinapo also throw a letter at the command president citing that case said there's some illegal mining be also ewo honom. So already it threw more light on that particular case.
Yes.
Now after that case, asem no omentimi am fan court and yes omo prosecute asem no am asem no ababeye bibi e wo hono. So after say 2024 you two about in December 7th and then the NPP lost that particular election and then John Dramani Mahama came. So it was April 2025 and I just say omo your madrin say omo call no akwa undertaking investigation and then they can easily arrest some people na omo hono. Akufo-Addo video no are you ready? This is what Akufo-Addo said about Akonta mining.
Let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Further, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has, through the agency of the Forestry Commission, with the assistance of the military, made the effort to cordon off all 294 sites of forest reserve mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
So this was Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo statement or the Babontin that was in Koforidua and at this in Kobowe Ekoso, and then he stated emphatically say Akonta mining is not involved in any illegal mining.
But say a true statement.
A true statement.
Because Akonta mining any illegal mining.
Illegal mining. But
they have given part of their concession Henry
Okum and Michael Jedu Easy.
And Akonta mining per se and air mining. But they gave the concession
to Michael Jedu Easy and Henry Okum. It is a court in common Mudina. Now, I won't charge Akonta mining somewhere illegal mining because in the year 2021, and no omode that license no, Emma Akonta mining. So meet me alcohol aquaculture ebudie.
Yeah.
But then omode license the more mono. The same Akonta mining together with Chairman and Chibu Esiako Chama and the director Kojo Entry. And omode part of that concession no, Emma Henry Okum and Michael Jedu Easy. It's omode more mono. That is the problem because in the law no, in the Mining Act no. Say all transfer of land or concession, you should go to the minister, the Lands and Natural Resources Minister. No on Maukrata, say you can easily transfer that land to another person and the pakon so betimi edi the dwuma e wo sa land so it is sa hono no na chairman Wuntumi together with a contact mining so they don't have evidence. So now the moment I transfer or concession the MOB without a proper license from the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources no in Bremno it's ya hono. So the act now become an illegal mining. Yeah. The act of Henry Okum and Michael Jedu Eyisidieno, it becomes an illegal mining because they don't have that license, that requisite license from Ministry of Lands
to mine
over there. And that is in Common High Court. But so now, Judge Busan said, so why should you give a land mining license to someone on Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources? And license and send what transition that particular land, Ediama Michael Jedu Eyisi, any Henry Okum. And Koma Chairman Wuntumi Omudi say, now there was a verbal agreement. It's a verbal agreement, no. Or don't call verbal agreement. So Omunko reclaiming land, no. Now Mundia dia coconut, ever land, no so. Now I had on that judge, any logic, ebu asem no. Now it's not the no there be. Say only not of verbal agreement, you actually understand. Say Wuntumi obi nko verbal agreement, abra untrue written assignment. So say a written assignment then the section 14 of the Minerals Act, ebedi adance to the law. Say written assignment, say me the mount, ni matrogu krata so a we ni di one dance say there's a agreement say ko reclaim land. So there wasn't any written assignment, and according to section act, until no, what breached the section act of laws govern that particular mining act no. Enti no. Ena chama Wuntumi edi no nkomo so ka chomo so mkodua coconut na omfa reclaim asase no ena judge say there be Henry Okum eni nua kwa Michael Wanhwan Eyisi omo ya minus, so you should give them money and son omo reclaim land
ba wa money start there na say wo tu sika ni bi
very good and son omo reclaim land no. So there is no way say omo reclaim land without you giving them money. The being one say dear dance yes sir. And Henry Okum also put mu say
under oath.
Also put mu say there be say Chairman Wuntumi catch and so uncle reclaim land na no wa. But then no catch and say
onto no ria or this can be
aye coconut reclamation no. And that is a baby in common no. But the unim
say unim say and the appear could be so one shut down cross examine nipa no more.
Yes.
That's the problem. So Omafo mu ho adi o.
Omafo mu ho adi.
They say no. And then they were cautioned.
Yeah.
Na ye ja wo.
Eto no Henry Okum ne hwan no. Omo do Omafo mu ho adi. But then ye enkomo no kodon say true baby no. Now say Wuntumi e providing a witness. Eti e court asetna ba ko amfa witness na nko. Na court man a deadline so providing a witness. Na witness nembra no medi nkomo. E ho no okofa wisdom go machi. And the buy. Now, wisdom go machi buy now wisdom go machi and so ebe defend here to the Wuntumi case. A 2 tier wisdom go machi nkomo na wodi e wo court na. Odi nkomo na ma the council of Wuntumi nya hoto so say wakili game the ama Wuntumi.
Enti dia ka
bia very good. Now, the nkomo no kodi and say of course there wasn't any written assignment. But in as much as there wasn't any written assignment no. There is no law in the Mining Act. So we no be a verbal agreement so on ade. Na se yan fa nko nkrate ma there is no law. Na wisdom go machi refi no say there is no law a governance ade no. It's a honum no.
Na the ref is law so
section 14 wo honum a. You betime use against no. Into no so ko dey nko sa no. And a deputy attorney general Justice Rem side. Na say there be say some common na would dia. And it's not that na cross examine. So it was deputy general, attorney general, and a cross examine was done by Mashi. Every son say, wouldn't him say, fine, verbal agreement to written assignment so ever hold my bit media dance. But him say it's yamra or minor act in section 14. And also when be based on also okay, so only be beside my mimbusao. Reclamation na Chama Wuntumi edin nkomo say or the man Henry Okum and the Michael Jedu is so munko reclaim land no mundu coconut no. Na costly and as na costly. Ehona wisdom go machi e catch report say Some community will need send costly and answer your costly. It will share cross examination. Deputy Attorney General Edema Wisdom Gomashi during that particular trials now. Or movie and no one said that Wisdom Gomashi actually gave in the first stance. But after the cross examination of Deputy Attorney General, no, so the fact of the matter, and say now, Chama to me has been charged.
Yeah.
20 years plus 10,000 penalty unit. As all the basic anymore, almost 120,000 Ghana cedis.
Almost 1 BIS and 12 cedis.
Sikadadano, almost 1.2 billion O cedis. Say, Akonta mining, the Chama won't to me additional 3 years, next 20 years now, into me and fan canon. And that is in command. Akoso Enra, our High Court.
Okay.
Now, this is it. You see, we've always sat here to say, illegal mining, no, say, yensase ewu kuruma. So political leaders, me, and I'm not Panama catch you know. I don't have problem. If say Amra ye Nejuma, that's a Imran FO say Chamaroon to be together with a contam mine and your one accomplices on Makahono, you find them guilty. I don't have problem with that. The law should work. If the law starts to work as the law is working, politicians will be careful in how they deal with some of the things they cause to ewu kuruma. But what's the MP before doing come on? Say omoba power, almost better NDC for to. If that should be the case, then it will throw more light on NDC appointees or more kuruma for them to be careful and even more being aware. So we are political appointee. That's what kuruma. That's what we maybe not saying family. This should also serve you as a warning. Say ye muno, and then ye may no. Say turn off power ba, na MPP ba power. Now what we are in this appointment, so you do put us in Libya. Ni do one some nas a buboa. Bacho, Mekase, Obi power one, almost as a hunt one, when she was a one. There be
witch hunting.
Witch hunting, very good. When you're witch hunting, as a young command course only the work of court. And a court, no, ebu at the above. It's be pacho. So, we are political appointee. That's the amount position, irrespective of any other case. I only say, exit back there next week and also. And Tano Nimri Forest case is also ever on. So 2 cases and a pending, even with Chairman Woon to media now. And as we speak, give to our and yes, video and also so it is going to be an interesting encounter. A free next month, a free next week. So we are political appointee. That's your more dibre set fire with Juma, me pacho, and you suicide dibre no enfam from Niama. And you suicide dibre no enfam yen be a tiamra, Emma power no, enkuko trima utinyo kakraka. Say, me cool from point, me a my war was baby be our same year. And middle way, the link as it should serve as a big warning to all politicians. Say, me no. Si a casa politician be could this $50 million. You did not put in a court. You are channel. You did not put to own chase. Yes, you can. I support that because on my neighbor say channel. Say san yema way and go akwemu. I'm on my neighbor say channel. Me I'm fan to my pain for there is no way. Say a political assignment. And say politician be could this that's because of say the Indiana or your political appointee. There be or minor. But then, Mammy, me phone lines no. Now, when the man paying ending come and anope on 020-633-4646 and 020-633-4747. Now, the man paying ending come and anope. It's fair. Then the man paying ending come now also so for 102 in command anope. Yedin. And it's not American. Or your political point here, you should be very careful. And then NPP and an asamaba. Or maybe it could turn to be any other appointee, even with this particular current government, because President John Dramani Mahama say, yes, there are some party people Omutu Galamsey within NDC, Omutu Galamsey. This time around, it's not only about Galamsey. Every institution, corruption cases be a cause to be ano. We should be mindful of it because Koyen may be next time. Also, government be turning into power. They be doing command and all manner how. But I'm not called Takwa. Nam ne kwabra menu indi in komo and nano pay. Kwabra, good morning.
Morning, Master.
Say we have a call. Bibi aboko. Ene man penyin ndi nkoma no pay.
Last time I'm chairman boss, honorable Sefo. I was takwa bla bobo. It's here takwa NDC for you now. Eh na won't me or say Bibi to me no. I don't know now new TV stations who said where can you go? 15 pounds to say or the quarter chairs. Let me say or see Bibi to me no. A fire market to me chiano, I don't know how count. If you slow so we go jail. That man say.
Me so we da was. Mama kwa santi mampon. Damn 2 p.m. ending komo and now pay. 2 p.m. Good morning.
Good morning, Minia. Na bomo.
Yanko pa don bibi aboko.
Ede nyame ase. Oh boy, you man, nyame won shira o. Na masle o producer so won to wakati. Beda. Alo pay there. Mamenchia Honorable Eric Oboku, Agric Minister, on a chairman, Nana Kwesi Augustus, chairman maintain. Now, I'm a payment, His Excellency Goodluck Obama, John Dramani, Trump, Kwame Abibu Mahama. Makachi Papa or boy, Juma, Uncle so, no more Juma, and more my Ghana. Now, maybe a football, as one man, a appointees, you know. Say, it's all more near my chairman to me. And I have sentenced him to 20 years, you know. It's just so we are for us. Many are no idea. What's our idea? It's the more beer and for every beer. I buy any free swap. You have got what you will be able to rest. I mean, 2 p.m. Many watching. Many are Abuga Pele. And then opening a room to room and days for this or this demonstration. Yeah, it's a bumping for no. They say a word to a wife. They say now. Now, could you also Marcelano and Ghana and the Diatem and your NDC. Judges no go on, me ba chow, omina mo ya Ghana for. Eti what did Ghana sika and now what say aban bibia no. Ye jelu amom fanya politics. Na ka NDC ni so a ye de ne be ko kaja gum 2 p.m. mampo makrawo.
Me da si 2 p.m. Mami nko so menya na mene Samona ending komo and na no pay. Sami, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Boko de. Yanko pona don bibi aboko.
Ya be da nyanko ase na ya damo ase. Mo juma pa mo ye de wa o mai no. Na ichaka se oma peni ne kana ni bia the base movement ni tia obi biara ya papa John Otiboso ya papa Kennedy in Japan the incoming president na ayemi se chama utimi ni a essay media at times say ye nya ye ho abotre na ye hwe ade ni media me ho ni say case ana charge kwelu ayedi ebo chama utimi or the Kojo no is ignorant about everything. Now as a say education effort or mining mra war or mine no say whether you are educated what school no basically no say obianya nibdie onya education efa nyama be ho na say ya nya sa nibdie no obeto anamo bi a wa hwe ya na edi ohaw abrew because semitie titremu amudi ebre ni judges judge no nia ogira so di ma chama otimi Kojo no na obia betimi akosa esinto no mo eti say na yenya ye ho abotre na say ekoto anamo bi ewo ye business mo a yenya ehu nimdie asase beto anamo no a ya to anamo no other than that no ye betimi akọ baby a ye mpese ye be de ye beko na chama otimi me de
Morning.
Say bi aboko de.
Ma le ba ma sam na so.
Okay.
Na kuri nyame yan fa politics into na the effatase and yan no because a political side ya said you be bonana or a political person I'm to what about me on also 1 year politics na on also bra china more than a bayan day you do on ma ukwa and found say in this NCP. The wire enyan almost an family so. The enyan sono na nipana on plan say na almost be yebino on be jaye. Na the efata say no
nyame kura aka se ebia ya fa no se me mete ho no ni djuma bia ho ba tira ame na ebia obi ko di bon o ba mi fia na ma kina hye dan mo se mo ma na nche no Brian fatasa wadi bon ya ese lo no endu so ka me so no that's
yo meso meda wasepa ene anope Peter mame ko takrade namene Kwame Usu ending commando pay Kwame good morning
morning man show na bo we
Yakopa don bibia bokopa ene man panyin din komo
me gidi so fa so ye pa
o fa ho ye pa ne ho ye pa
okay nyame shira mo no pe pa no mo mo ba o ma mo mo na bia mo ni me din Peter na man show me no de e ya ni say opani on titri a o hwe ma mo fra eri na nka no ye ka na nka refo a ye ka ne ka ho bi eye former president Akufo-Addo ene ni ministers no omo ankasa sisi a omo behu say yes sebi omo di nsehunu because emla o man mu a ye wa hanom o ebinum gigi double salary including how the group num nyina ana o say emla ni omo di o say emla ni omo di magana for who say yes emla ye adwuma ana omo bu omo ani gusu ejeja omo free what you say galamse asemi ye wa ha ana ye friend say ebi mu ko girejina mining site say ye to aba na MPP free so a ye de bema wom a wom gusu na ye de ye at the time aban no ko no na nkrofo nsem wo court a wom afuma mla ni wom di president mama ba no o so onye interested wo be bu ni nyina agu so when say wo aba mu fo na wom de wom di bone ni de ye de mla ni di wom we nya obi na yo e mfuso na aba no ehu asotwe ne ye de ma wom nti saka mo so mo no mo hwe memla ye adwuma anka maybe cry bi anka wo nkrofo ya ye che omni nkomo anye mistake nti omo masem omo ankasa no mo hwe no mo tutu omo niema yi na Ghana fo na ankasa ye bre e da omo ase
meda wase anope mame kwa homa no so na medi nkobo hello good morning hello good morning say line na bibia e o kaka good morning okay eti onso betimi afre on 0206334646 and that's 0206334747 na one mampanyi edi inkomo ene anope mamenko ahoma no so na mene Abubakar Sadiq indi inkomo ene anope e wo mia so Abubakar good morning
yeah good morning
say bia boko de
boko na mo so
Yankopon na daroma bibia de
yo ya ma so du apa mo ye me asama America so sia ne se what is na everything nyina se de enya na dia na ye be say MPP for your press conference e be say woman we e say di na kamakro enya we ko hu be bi oda on so no wa bo so bi anaka na ham ni ba ne ebisi bi mu ana ena me tia o na ni ya o ma me ne ba ye so ma me we na ko sie we ko hwe we hu se ma me ne dem no we sa ho asem bi enya na jeri no 10 years o ye de enya bo ne bia
enwa bia
mo me nya nya atum o ma mu ha se bone no se NDC ye ne se ne ne de agi ne dia NDC so ye ne se ne fa di no eda ma se me na kasa kura bi
meso me da se pa mame ko dum kwa na me ni Abedi Pele endi inkomo Abedi Pele the man should good morning
morning
se bia boko de
boko maka me se kama utumi akata de o no risk o ye ko mo ma diga na dika no o mo no nchi wo mo ye ni wo mo ise bi pan tu apan sam eso bi egi sika o e le kitin ti ko ye pan ye tu ama do ba fo pa ko e ji sika double wo mo ne ye fete mama chichi wo mo sama utumi de so ni sika ajuma ko ye wo ne pa so no wa ko ye ko mo ma diga na dika na ngata Then what you more educated woman, you my would say yes, why you man, not about to media, or this that a job of what you had well with that council. So, more, my two woman together can that's it.
Abedi Pele yes so here that's ya anope pa say obi anka se wodiska mine no ho nkomo e na yedi no anope nti ye se chama wontumi akodiska dabi Yankas wa kudiska aha mine no ho nkomo ene court nchichiri mu ode bae na ye chichiri mu ama amanfo ne ahwefo enso etimi ate nkomo court ediye eno ada wa Accra High Court ntinye se yese chama wontumi akodiska omo makodiska no omo so asem ewo court no sansem no so ba yebedi ho nkomo ama wahu se ne ensem no se esitie bedense obi edisika court na ebedi teme se obi edi nkomo na se obi endi nkomo be ma menko bibie ni na mene Francis endi nkomo anopei. Francis, good morning.
Racho morning, Racho Viaboko.
Yankopon adum bibia boko. Ene man penyin kasa.
Okay, Adamasini adwuma pa mo ye boy o Ghana. Racho meso wuntumi asem na meka kakra. Ghana hanu no sisi emelani ye adwuma. Iti ye da o mampini ase. Na eme de iti ameto ma ba ma president Mahamani. Obi a wadi boni bi ese ye kye no. The MPP for Ghana omoba table with 10 ni say table na Kenya NDC ni bi di bone a omonche no nti da o mampini ase obi wadi bone wan pipu mu bia e expect say emlani ni wonjelu bia NDC bana se obi so di bone emlani ni dia o mu di na ye oki da masini adwuma pa moye
yenso so ye da se pa me kwa aguna nkwanta na me Prince edi nkomo anopei. Prince, good morning.
Hello.
Prince, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Se bia boko de.
Apo, bia boko, but mo so mo de.
Yes, we ho ye pa. Ene man penyin
kasa. Me le juma mo ye bo Ghana. Na me se ma dun je ga ga me tan se. Ise ma ne ye chichi no ya ko ye bi se. Se mo wa pema. Omo ye ko no abem ni mi. Ani se ma free so. Ana opposition ba wa ba che wo. Samuel ezi tumi jai na ya se wa bem ne bi ye boni a tumi ka na ma na tumi ayi na ba se dia a political because MPP was so die ye boni NDC ba ama ba mu se MPP before na ye boni nipa o na wa cho NDC so be fi so MPP so ba ono so atete na se go de NDC aban abe yetumi mo jire ya bi o kasa ya ne reto Mr. President Mahama said yeto abama so o me fa ne ma pa mai enti se o ba jojo na so a sinja na kakra we kata social media na wa kochino we kan se ya na wa kochino e ma se ya ntre ne enti Mr. no sa anya ma na o ya ne o njai na je mu hia na onya ma e ma ne ya ho ntwe kata mo me kan me dawase
yenso so ye da wase anopei papa ofofro e wa homa no so nti eni ndi nkomo. Hello, good morning.
Hey, boss.
Se bia boko de.
Yankopon na move.
Yankopon adum bibia boko. Ene man penyin ndi nkomo anopei.
Oh, ma penyin ene won komo bebere eskitu ebe no metimi aka. They all say and press conference NPP for ne year no. Eno na ade President make one some kakra.
All right.
Say NPP for your press conference say wuntimi e dey not tune because of political jail. Na seba omo de Ghana mran anima twitwifom nti attorney general onhwe no ye hu bibi. Esan say yes wa ya ade. Enye ndo asem we yen da kro na ye tran hu didi ye kan so many months. This enran kwa no mbeka say political jail na mo jail unity a. Ezon pass say emra na omo ankasa minority leader ika hu mo wotintimi enu. Is omo ankasa mo dem nanim kwa de etutufom. Nti asem bi wo ho attorney general onhwe na onka nkyere wo. Na ade ba kwa ye me ya wo mampani hu kakra ne say NDC aban yen owura John Mama edeni no eya mutimi hihye ne mo papa enso mutimi ma ade ne ye adwuma no wo se no mo aye ne troka na obi o ntimi mfa ade ne ye mbran bom abegina so no wase ne oma hwe bi ti say free education NDC na gbo kwan enso wo mutena kwa ntimi esre wo enuma bi wo a omo ye a omo fo mo nanti fo mo nye ne pi ma yehu hwe chieftaincy issues uko central region me fantini ansama de da ho basa ye wo mahen ba ko adwuma ko ai wo fer nana ababio masa enema e koso nan inti se ye wo minister of chieftaincy a omonhwe na no mobi wo ha omonka wasam maye na fa som je mbrat manufo ayesa nipa be di awo ho saa de akowu na hu so aso na ketua no aba amaye foso medase
so medase mamembra kumase na mene nana kwati ending komo nana good morning
the beast near the tona and some other fear. Yeah, that by the beast, you know, I never see.
Nana, asame na befi.
No, some befi. Are you? Oh, no, come to asame don't have to go. Won't you hear? Come no, but you have to. When I find it, and for asame from so I am from so you want the main call. Lemon, show. Hello.
Bitie pa nana.
Show ne yere ne ma adwuma na wo ye enema no awrawo sam no say enu a wo kɔ no onim se ye de no ebekɔ akɔtum o hwɛ sɛ obi a wɔkɔ sese no ni se bi kra se mi kra be se atu ahye da ne ade sɛ ya sa ade na kɔhye mtu na Yesu Kristo ka sɛ momɔ mpa ye da no man kɔ so yem no o mi sam president good morning ewi aso wo Bible say wanuma samson na libe bu ben wanuma samson na libe bu fo ebra na ndisi fo ewo opposition mu ye campaign no omu ka ne categorically say ombom do chama wuntumi be ni omu de ne betum omu site sembebre ebi mi ne say sabio oka sembi fa maame ya ne wa be yi hu afi oka seti a sabi omampani ni ade omu keka ni nyina na omu so akoyi gold ewo ni TV so ne ade na yemfa ne say asem rock wakoye ne de nyina ye ne nye wose no kredi a na mo mimi be ka kire wo se wo minya wa meye wo se na ade be chi na wo ko na se be se asumasi na da afikire wo no maka ma ni party ni ya se me na me yo se nyam na me yo esan se maka ni ti no enipa ebe nya perception bi se apa akwana se no ka no na no na abamu no na ye ti o memu ni ye ni se ya enye o ni bi so se untumi o say for the senior ade any asian fan ko tun fi share dunia bibi sa say yensuo no ani atia na ye forest reserve no mu da so ya na e say sa illegal mining na nkofo ye no e kwaso ana question man pani ni bitan no sa niema basa na wo mu ye no wire ko no e da so e kwaso ana wo e
na party na mimisa o na o de nka the beast party de nka nkobo we de sanka o de nka o di party nkobo ana
mira asante dem say to ko sabo bi su nya so ka chen sa boy sole ye so anya sa ofiri na odeba wo so te we wa hwene say wo a wo ti afidie su semfa ho asembi koso bi kura dako wo ko kansen bi obi zu say wa anka bi ama nti no sabi wo asembi ba akwa we ono wote fa che TV so no awo sole ana kan kasem kama munye ni sei eno na ekoso no mira wo ti de America na se enti oyonko da eno da so no enema na ekoso no mimi bisa se ade krona ye si obi chama wuntumi aye no nti yemfa no kotum eda so koso ana se jai o se bia so no si nyina ya nhwe nyankopon anim anhwe me ne wanim anka no kra nkyere ne a ye nyina da sei oman no ayetimu no ese bi no mu de ye ntachi won ene bi mu de ena anu bi nti no ene ye nya wo dia ene ene yo ebinum dia na me ma NPP for ma mintu om for NPP for me kan kra kire mo se wuntumi be dem osu won na mu ebegina mo amoso se mo kam hu bom na mo yire mo na we gya we yetini we aka me na mo kam hu bom Ghana for better mo chi mo be yi wuntumi yam be yi ni se 2028 e beto aba 2029 wuntumi na eba abontumi se wuntumi mo do no mo gidi se part no abo mo pa na nyese anu na mo keka dia obi anto na sem bi o obi antwene na mo nyina mo come together na abano de beto no 2028 yamba ne say from now to 2028 and then no de even 2029 do bedem mu be kwa koyi nolly prosecute na ebem na mo ankasa mo mampani otwa mu no wono no ha mo matumi adi ansem be sem fie nson matumi amfa no ma bakura antum e ba ya nolly prosecute and now so mu kire mu nyansa monka mu mom na mo betumi adi nkuni bedamase
That was a pa. I don't pay. You better say UTV afraid. So that quality from Kumasi. Or no, and that the beast party. I know. And I don't know. It didn't come on. Mampenyi and Kasa segment. So no. But Mami for we in Chimau. Mami and combine it the number of politicians are convicted since 1992 to 2006 in Koma Yidino. It's not only about say yeah, kasi ya convicted and as ya convict. So who can you know 16 nipa maku dunsia ena ya convicted omo. Kwame Pepra eka ho Chachuchi Kata, Victor Salome, Dana Abuda Pai, Ibrahim Adams, Abudapi, okay. Ibrahim Adams, Abuga Pele, Eugene Bafu Boni, William Tete Tevi, Nana Owusu Ensao, and also Salifu Mimina Osman, Daniel Duku, Sedina Tamaklo Etiono, Daniel Exim, Frank Abuache Mensa, and Irene Anti Mensa. That is Nipa, Yedi Omatumena. Currently, no, Bernard Entribus Yakon, the new one, Yedeno Onoso Atum, Enti Nipa 16, and Omo Akodem, including both NPP and NDC, I are convicted since 1992 to 2026. Enti Ehon Enkomo, and no Mamenko Homano so, Namre Nana Indian Komo Anope. Nana, good morning.
Good morning.
Say Biabako there. Okay. Any man paying Kaza?
The thing with the man paying said, it's a kind of what one, it's a Nenko for now, or almost 2 galam, or the Nania Shahon Sana, or Betty Untimiana, and I was saying, she was an yate. It's a what you ensuring that the machines into self policy, Nina, Uncle for Nayo, and the other who said, Nenko for one and Ninko from and Sana. Watibi, and then you would about 2 years, do one of the year. Almost on the believe them, you know, only can ship from home, no mention any and Sana. Watibi, you don't say.
Say a drew on your chubi, na say or so near my way in its yamra, in Demunun so also at the Babaminko Inchi, nominate FK Indi in Como Anope. FK, good morning.
Good morning, Master.
Sebiaboko there.
Oh, Radiado, me am Finchapa.
Oh, I feel and call and Messiah who died the day.
Edamasi, Mapa. Master, I'm a pemanya quenya, I'm a person, no man penny, a jinko.
Yo.
Now, Master, my ya boy and some mamma were dinner bushes of so castle bob at you to me and Pawachino. Bayade. The may say a busa man says, well, this abortion for the IBT kill, Mr. Reno, and also walk on on Simon Ghana for him. The whole Western region, in should be say, the whole Western region, in should be a say. And they say, O man penny to make in the bushes, no, actually, a untimedia, yes, Reno, or mention anything. A crown of Befasua. Insurance any better on fastener insurance in superman. And the Ukugu I just saw the pure water and Kugu Kokoso because insurance would they a Kugu Kokoso no cry poison. Kuku Nibu. Tears Roman on your mind, Yadanasi.
Yeah, so Yada was a nano pay message producer say, Summer Boy area view pictures no on Femguso, na Hefoni, it's your phone, how Summer Boy area no assassin no I say including the forest reserves the whole in how currently in the city ewe hono with the producer yana odi guso edi amami na etimi atwaso edi nkomo no edi efri hono eti nso betimi afre na ne mampanyi etimi edi nkomo on 0206334646 and 0206334747 na ne mampanyi etimi edi nkomo anope Millennium Construction Company Limited for so eboa ama yedi dwumedie we etimi edi abro mame nko new edubiase namne sack Rapaholic man indi nkomo sako de good morning.
Morning.
Sibia wako de
Nambacho china ya china na kunde enchela en hamio.
Okay.
Nje mela ya ato Ghana ene nanso edawo. Na media me kan se ni mo media me kan se enipa o hwe wo mu enima obi feel umu sapo ye ma no eno ne de me dwene mu fine is here work ye che de man se won na mu o na wo mu edidi ne na ase no so no ye man ban ni hwe de ho e man fo wo TV so eye tane ma me sende first cabbage scam my man for enkura kukunku mu nua ediko man ban ni hwe ho so enka na we no o hwe man fo nsa ko ma no ema wo mutu busua enye didi no wanfa na ni anto den onhwe wonso medamase
yada wase anopay pechino metu man ko pechino betu na nana one endi inkomo nana one good morning
Pacho good morning Pacho na apum
Nyankopon adom mapum boko ene man penyin ni inkomo anopay
so madwensa kramatchen say Ghana yewe ewiase me de mra na ye adwuma mra na ye adwuma wo Ghana na mesramo untumi galamsina no wotu no ayi permission say so no to galamsina no forest ana mra woni bibia a odi kutu ye enti say mra na dina ye send people omunko manum tunam na ne send ye tie obi so obeye bibia la one family pass no so no mra ni bambi obaba bia na won so ba no be hwem na ndc for ekutu bi wo forest mu na mra tia yemfa ni ntum na Ghana enkoso ye nya politics na ye no na mwaye ndamase bye bye
me da wase pa no pay and for say me fa breakfast on ka na uti ma me kosu hum na di inkomo do pay hello good morning
sir
say bia boko de
boko na wo so
me so bibia boko ewo ahanum adope ni man penyin inkomo
ni ma penyin inkomo e pa mu chawo mi apa na wo mu kika na MPP for year press conference na man for kika na dia untimi aye si se won se wo hwe mi amikata bisu hunwi le papa tase wo sama boy ya ne rivatano no forest ni yen mi papa tase ne share bundle rivatano ne twa yen dem mata be mi wo fase ewi ewo because of akwandama ni wewu every soldier for fire omo pa say akawumba bechi a wuntumi inkrofo etututiu eni nasifo odwane na okoto rivatano no owi ye ekoso was some boy the name of that area near Atangui. If you can search me amikasai yedi wom de sebando ana ne ekoso no won nipa mpenukre se wo kanukre a na ho akoye hin etimasre MPP for the nkrofo wo kika nsema na se na nyew mu ye na nye mrane da ho awiwa awiwo endi we
adope ma me nda wase say also so otimi frey ba producer for pictures the gusuma na menye birthdays no na you hu se nyanema esitie eti we the area of your summer boy as we speak area of your summer boy and ye de beto so e de amount no ha enti say na area view say na ade no esitie e wo honom eti galamsey nkomo ne mine ne nkomo na yedi no tano nimri forest ne summer boy ho nkomo say na esitie desertification and set in ewo hono. This is how bad illegal mining no ekoso ewo summer boy as you speak in niema ekoso ewo hono. It is any mo heme ene mo amu team no say na summer boy esitie say na esitie ma menka no say na esitie say na esitie ti ye nhwe sase ye say no as we speak no say na esitie enkomo but then no enuanom ene adofo edi omo awoda ene eti wo se ye kabom na ye celebrate omo na ye rehwe omo awoda pa ene anniversary papa na niema etibi koyi edemo. So I'm starting with the birthdays and I'm starting with Deacon Isaac, and it says that happy birthday to Deacon Isaac Chum aka director Tola of Living Word Temple Central o tafo Kumasi iti Deacon Isaac Chum Nyankopon inshira Nyankopon ento unkwanim na enwosra no enye kese ewo so okwa sorry ewo Living Word Temple Central o tafo ene ewa woda Nyankopon shira panti happy birthday Deacon Isaac Chum na yema intimi koye enfama. And then we are celebrating Charlotte Isel, a nurse of Menchia Government Hospital, Kumasi from Opoku Justice. Eti Charlotte, mama nurse Charlotte, Nyakupon Inshraw, na nyame emma onsan wadwuma no enye kese pa enko nanimu mbibia kwan emfama enne anopre as o celebrate o birthday enne. So from Opoku Justice in the CM show happy birthday. Eti Madam Charlotte, happy birthday. Niema enko yi emfama enne anopre. We will say happy birthday to Ed Ansa Jr. of UK from your father and mother, Mr. and Mrs. Ansa of UK. It's Ed Ansa Jr. of UK. Our UK abrochi memono. Umamino papa, Mr. and Mrs. Ansa. And then no more show happy birthday. It's Nyankopon wow. Na onto unkwem na umbibi ampono. Bibia obiano. Onto nebusu pano enfengu so enano pay. Se udi wa wadana na nyema enkoye enfama. Happy birthday Ed Ansa Jr. of UK. Nanyama Enkoye Enfama. We just say today is my birthday and I'm celebrating this birthday with Daniel Esel, Obo Biscuit, Ahumka FM and Ocean 1 TV, ATV, and now also aiding Awada and Ne Anope. Into Danny and Ne Wawada. Happy birthday. Another colleague from another media station, Ahumka FM, Ocean 1 TV and ATV, and then the Odina Wada. Into Yankopon Shroud. Na onto wonkwem na nyama enkoye emfamao. It's a happy birthday enkoye emfamao ene anope. We say happy birthday to Ibrahim Al Hassan in Australia. May God bless you and enlarge your territories in all your endeavors. It's a way free tea bread ho. And I say may we show happy birthday. It's Ibrahim Al Hassan over Australia. Nyakopon insha na Allah mbiebi apono enfamao ewo Australia honum na niema enkoyi enfamao ene anope. We will say happy birthday to my best friend Obaya. You've been more than a sister to me and I celebrate you today, a woman with a good heart. May God grant you more years in and also good health and prosperity. From Benedicta and a senior show happy birthday into Obaya ene ewa wada Yankopon shraw na ahomofeno endorso omowa pomuno enye din na inshira no enye kase ewa so ene anope. But then producer patron maminye we na yen sorry if you did so na minimum powerful Indian komo ene Sokoban Fat Low oye adwuma ewo multimedia inshira FM ene na woda enti Sokoban Fat Low happy birthday Yankopon inshira na niema enkoye sika na wakwagene de se mene wa ene di mu chimpe enti chimpe no meno ena edi no ene anope enti happy birthday Nyankopon emwa na bosupano enye kase ewo so afese se no na niema ekoyi se niema ekoyi da anope nyame inshallah enti busuafo ahanom ena ye di birthdays no ebetimi esi ediama banano mame mpo the birthday song no emfama me ba pe na me ma pamfo edi inkomo Dr. Abraham Jemfi ewo hasan so na Emmanuel Botresin ya wa Mr. Kingsford ezo ewo hanoma menyo mu eba bedi inkomo enti yento aso ewo hono birthday song na yindi inkomo.
Triumphs and the tears, we've been sharing life's journey throughout the years. For the young and the old, every story unfolds, a platform of greatness where destiny is told. We champion the businesses, talents and the arts, giving opportunities and touching many hearts. family of visionaries committed to the call to educate, inspire, and uplift us all. When the cameras are rolling and the lights are bright, we're working together to make the future right. With faith and determination, we'll continue to grow, taking Faki TV wherever dreams can go. Faki TV, the voice of the people, bringing the world a little closer every day. Faki TV, a beacon of hope and purpose, lighting the future, showing the way. From Kumasi to the nations, our message will be heard and cover communities with every single word. Faki TV forever will stand, serving our people across the land. Faki TV. Fucking now you're free. Faki TV. Oh. Faki TV. Fucking now you're free.
Tumbo nyum na mbona yeme ya pa no senka ebona edisi de etwa ya hona ne meti biko yi edeba bada mi wo doctor ewo menchen ewo hanuma me no eba bedi enkomo ena no pe na senia wonim ne dika chechecha ma wontu bi case ni mo eda chetie for ne hefo ama dodo na na afre ene mampanyi etime di enkomo atro madwen ede afa ho emu enkomo ene mu nchiremu no ankasa no ahanom ne wa ye ba be chichiremu kama ama onso so wetimi nya ode edi efrem but then and then yen topic no ye di enkomo ede afa chairman wontumi jail of 20 years ye di amano plus 10,000 penalty unit it's me ede amano currently as we speak do kosika dada ni mo a there's a 1.2 billion old Ghana cedis sika mono nso no 120,000 Ghana cedis as we speak na enkomo no pay ye di ho enkomo na ye bisa no say so chama wontumi jail no eno na betima ende galamsey ya ekoso ewo mine no currently as we speak and now say omo so part of this illegal mining na ekoso ewo krodue mu ha no irrespective of a political affiliation no yen form so emba court na court ntibi indi omasem na ebubo omo a yede omo akotumu ana hon komo no ewo hanom a ye babedi ewo ahanom ntimi wo Mr. Emmanuel Botwe Senior a ono lecturer ewo justed ababeka mensa ewo hanom anopeya mene no ebehye yen koma na se edi efri honom emrepem no obeti Dr. Abraham Jemfi ene Mr. Kingsley so ewo yen koma nimu ewo hanom se ne be yeri bibia ebetimi edi abro bara no pema men ka na mention so se Millennium Construction Company Limited eboa amere dwumedie we etimi edi abro sanso na AD Auto Rentals so eboa pa amere dwumedie we etimi edi abro se wo peka adada ho se wo free Accra abedru ewo Kumasi na opeka betimi ede easy movement me pa choko AD for so ye no muntimi and sort out omo airport runabout omo ne children's home and ne DVLA in the din hande mu to kwa na ne omo akodi enkomo na ne matimi akodi sounds na Bison Imperial Global Shipping and Logistics for so so ya say amedwumedie we etimi dia bro we businessman businesswoman na okrania ma di frabrotree e de pimo okrodue mu ha na me kanfo Bison for e dia ma so koma so ya no pay no muntimi and sort out nyama no mokra bi e de free Turkey in Dubai Voxy no o metima akra bi e de amount mpacho mo motor Voxy e de commercial transport e okroma hanon monko Bison for so ye no monkra bi free Dubai if you go container nim na mo shepe enfamedru kroma enfama enti koma so ye okotema community tour obo honom sanso na Accra International Airport nso so no wonsa ebetima aka omo e wo honom sanso e na aba Kumasi nso a obohu omo e wo dechem so na one Bison for etimi edi nkomo enne anope nti koma so ya anope no muntimi ensorto out na nema enkoye but can I say on the 24th of July Fache Gifted Icon Season 2 Street Edition no baso ewo sunyane 24th July of this month Gifted Icon Season 2 no baso ewo sunyane yes ewo sunyane na so ye rapper otonyom utimi ye bibia me pacho emfasa talent we no enka dem because maybe the man fan ka dem me o ma me mic sisi a me mau bass be 3 abo say yes a talent no wo hono ntim pacho emfa de no entina dem ko sunyane na ene yen enhwimbom ewo auditions a ekoso ewo 24th July Afache TV yene obia eba behwabom ewo sunyane so on 24th of July Gifted Icon Season 2 Street Edition no me pacho yede baso ewo sunyane fu nyina no Monya crowd na mutimi enjoy here. But then on Contrast Center, 8th of August, Fache Corporate Aerobics no baso. It is a way institution bia now person only shibum na outnet na wapoma. The patch on the 8th of August, making sure say ubishiayen Cultural Center na only ashia boom. Favorite on air presenters ni no ebetimi aba. It making sure so also beba na wabishi she nyina ya ashia boom. Patch mo amoton induane no food vendors no yebetima makwenya no na yama mo space slot na matonton induane no ade bia be so oton bia no o frame penifo a penifo no obedi nkomo na onsoso no wetimi aba beton na ye no nyina ahwe nti Absa Bank, Cow Bank, MTN, Telecel, Numekuo Cocoa Board. I'm talking about all other institutions bia no corporate no e ba chomombra na ye no mo indi agro kama on the 8th of August 6 a.m. na yenemu ehwiabum rate niso no free yenje simple yenje kapre enti bra na eni yenhwimbo on the 8th of August na yindi in common enti Mr. Emmanuel Botwe Senior our lecturer ewo Houston University ewo menchen wa yenkon ho na yenkodi in common. Senior, good morning.
Good morning.
Tebi aboko de
na me adom na nso e
o nyankopon adom bibia aboko asa no pe voice ni mo yedu
se adwuma de sa netie atoda bia na wanya vim no atoda bi so ana vim no se on se ansa na ebedi nkomo no ebe on se yes vim no da bi e free eba
they say o vim ni free baby na eba
adwuma no de sa netie
but the mention ko we as if free one na vim na no put the right there request I every single pay. But then what's your impression about the verdict about Bontinenra or Accra High Court?
I think say for now the verdict no ne kwan so anu verdict ne de ne kwan so anu but I was here shas here free baby na ye hu baby aye dum then e honom no I feel say there are a lot of things I was say kum na ye nyina so ye tumeti ya ho ase timamufo ya ye hwe ne ya ye tie ene ya ye kasa ne nyina etumi etie ho ase baby on say your father the rationale nienti a eye efense ngalam say ye ka ho ase bebre na technically so speaking senior me quote won to me what's the difference between illegal mining and legal mining paper and no cre sa paper no anso na ye de agina so a ya sentence no na wo check history na on say senior de bia meka no in the 1897 and British no e declare say e ba no say you to from agudie e wo Ghana de a e ya brofo ne nko ade a 1897 enti sa time na to time I benya independence no na a British mining companies nko na etu gold e wo Ghana am say fast forward that you buy a name after independence post independence no you hu say Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na dwen say obe nationalize the mining area no enti o make sure say na gold na ye tua na though in a large scale no e ko o mine ho but still now the indigenes around Pristia baby ni takwa no ne ade no omo feel say there be e wom say ade no e ko aban no ho de but yan kasangasa timamfo na yen ye what baby a gold na ngasa ye tuo no ye nya impact papa into omo de omo yo madwen say aban ne tu ne de nanso no omo so mbe den ombeto aso etu omo de into that time no and the word illegal no e sha ase though pre-colonial no pre-independent no abrofo no declare sa de no still na before ni bi etu fa nchen nti illegal no na e wo honom ba bia a yebenya independence na aban no a na eye aban a na efri Ghana nkasa na nya abrofo no eye o madwen se sesi a no bibia na ebekọ aban no honom na omo a no mo wo gold na no pair no so ye o madwen se da bi om betu bi afa nchen ho na yehu se ye establish the word illegal mining na nkasa na etoaso a ebedu 1979 in 1979 1982 ena fly lieutenant former the late emra emra no kire say yen capture omo ye small scale mining because na ne enimu ano ye large scale mining nti eho ena ye ka say okay yen fa sankrofo ni nyina emra mu that's the small scale ena fast forward 2001 yesan emra no ye bo mra ne be ema mra no be ye dene a ema ye tumi capture the small scale miners no but still no na yonkrofo bi a omonko minerals commission enkoje permits no monfa enni omudwuma the sankrofo no and here from say they gather and then they sell they gather and they sell nti gather and sell no and here no galamsey
okay
nti sankrofo no na yenim say eba no Ghana yesi illegal miners but ekwan bi so no ubetimi aka krom say omo practice illegal mining there omo small scale omo so license they can equally practice illegal mining omo so the big scale no omo so can equally practice illegal mining
on what basis
and that basis no eno na court no akire no a lot of instances documentaries akire say amount for assay and sase once say amount even legal documents na say legal documents no yen menye sure say amount mining lease bia na ebeka sure say fa say river bodies there be enti once impo kita the legit documents na obeye mining no na ebe say yankasa bio how do you call it the bio reserves no when we talk of bio reserves ye kan ye nsuwa ye nua papa no mo ne ade no ebe say no automatically wabu emrane so but with untumi issue ne there I think say now cementing the ground no let's actually enter into untumi case untumi case no ede na esi one you're finding on 6 count. 6 count no. Count 1 to count 3 no. Actually say or assigning the mineral rights to amount for fufra. One misa permission and free ministry no. According to the evidence no. Eya akonta mining ye mano tumia obetumi de etu efoma gudie.
I say you the license.
Name no, yes. Name no, you say a exclusive. The word is what? Exclusive. Exclusive say a wangasa wonkwa na obetumi aden etu foma gudie no. Untumi mfa, untumi transfer wo lease ni bi anase wasas ni bi emfa ma another company. Anase untumi mfa ma obi foforo. Say onkotu ade no. And that's from count 1 to count 3 no. Say obumraso. That is what the court says. Otwaswa from count 4 ekosi count 6. Say se utu a former good and that's the mining operations na nkasa no or no facilitate an unlicensed mining operation. So what they was asking man different from say obwa manipa kono to a former good year. And the court no count 1 to count 3. Any kwa say upone wo de ni bi e man obi wa pone aman.
And wasan so
facility. 2 wasan boa ama
activity no.
Osan san yes ade no.
So 2 cases at a time.
Very good. Nti omo man 6 counts. 6 counts no. First half no actually say memfa to me because it's exclusive to you. Then second, you have also facilitated an unlicensed mining operation. So these are the counter the man chairman want to me. Premise are omugina so a omode eye omode ebu asem no. Se meka se premise are the legal basis no. Eye 1 eye article 995 eye sorry is Act 995 2019 omo yes amra
amendment no.
Ena Act 703 and also 2006 and omo yes amra. Na emra no den na eka or say a mineral right shall not be transferred or assigned, mortgage or otherwise. Enti se yama o mineral right na wontumi transfer ma obi fufuro. Eno ne legal basis a yigina so a ye kan say wontumi edifo e wo sa asem. Na evidence ben en e kire say sa de no esiye. Evidence number 1 and say police for almost a Samra boy the zone one. Omukoi, Omukoto say aisi. Any Jedu Omumienu, Omoya mine, and nipa makumako 28. I can one na Omu A2 a former good year. Evidence no near Enchichimo by and say, or catch rom some kataso. But say young fan say yes say okay most more kataso. But omukoye no omuso munya metal substances then gold. Ewo honum ewo baby a omukoto nkrofo no.
There's a gold ka ho.
Gold ka ho. Enti say wo ba be kataso a na gold nso e.
Ewo he.
Then na gold no nya no he.
Gold no.
Bio omukoto serviceable excavators makumako 25.
Ewa asase
ne so. Ena unserviceable excavators makumako 4. Nduka excavators omukoto asase ne so a makumako 29. Excavators. Uye no free ho no a omukoye no omukoto etuo ammunitions. Nia omu categories baako na makumako 8 ya baako 1 ho any other ones yesan koto other weapons ewo ehonum enye no nko a omu san ko hu 157,000 Ghana cedis ewo honum 157,000 ewo baby a omukoche nkrofo no. And the point ne say granted say almost say kwa kata so a gold na ekita no ade kata so no de anwane kata so na gold ni pie ya na enti e kire say enkrofo no na to gold. That is evidence number 1. Aside the no sankrofo na ye chi wo mo ba ko nso be di adance here. He was a witness for the prosecutor in John PW1, PW2. So who's an emana?
A prosecution witness.
And a DW and a defense witness. And the prosecute witness na na ono no for one man no O2 for my budi any bino. Ebe di dance say I contamine and a mom sa 2 million say or mumbe yes adian. And a court no ehwehwe mu hu se there be akonta mine e wom se yamawo sa kwanya ne de nanso no enya de a ya ka kire wo se wobetumi a transfer se mpo no so wobetumi a transfer e wo so ko ministry no ho na ministry no ema approval and san what me aye nti enam say want me am approval anenti no wan kwade approval anenti no eno nti no ade na esie no oka ho. So that was the evidence before the court which was established, and on that score no emra no eye yankasangasa act na omo amende no e kire se ade ni bobɔ wa one democrat 15 years
to 25 years.
Nti na nes ya twi mu pa ne 25 years no. Nti judge no eye Andre Kovi Te o say me hwa ma me fa nhye mfimfin 20 years ana odema chairman wontumi. Ba me hu ne say these are the basis ema wontumi akwa yemfa ne say ya sentence no. Nanso no yemisa ye ho enema ba ko mienu. One ene say yeye ena nka wontumi amfa ma ayisimo ankotu a ena ono akotu ye nso e eno so no enka yibebu ne fa na. First question no yeye ena wontumi one farmer microphone ya enka atisen
say the mining license no. So question from our license say otu agudie na yi.
Enti so license na say obi foforo ekotu point ne say onu kotu ye no nipa foforo no kotu ye no ana say onu kotu ye no na ye bone ana
Nipa foforo no onu kwa asase no so odi asase ne man nipa foforo no one kwaji approval from free Ministry of Lands and
no na ye bone. But the impact on the land no, the impact on the environment no there eno nso etesen.
Say the impact no say so the asase ne man nipa no amone tu agudie no e wo so no. What I say
Nipa make us
illegal.
Illegal right magiatum. But nia me pese me kan say yemfa ne say impact here in ya essay as someone boy ye share your friend saying o share last insuo ye toy menye sure say no more experience say insuo efa kroni nyina da
no pictures no produce
sort ya say o more experiences ade ni bi da nanso no this time around o matumi experience bi no eye eno ho asem ana say emfa ne say enye ayisimu ne kotu ye ena ye wuntumi ne kotu ye ena sa impact we buy ya still na nke ebe twe na so ana
wuntumi no e wo license or concession awo no de ye na dwuma ati ase dog ono wo license e wo concession no de ye na eno no de concession no emo obi foforo according to ono no claims ono the man be panase nipa no fin dua coconut. But as you were explaining, no, you are quite sure ones no you good, and then some other things, activities are near coso assassin. So Henry Okum ni Michael one so ajiatum say ya omo de momo say omo infant to a good year no we are no some part of the money no reclaiming land no by planting the coconut no match.
Granted, many problem.
So that
makes the case be as say a higher wealthful. Higher was as you wo and I would to me say I was all dosso. So that say na what catch them say minimum men kodoso. In the enfant say me kodoso no. Enua bia eni kwan se nka yebuo. Anka enua na so nka sisi wonom na nka eboa oman no. Se ebia nka wo na nka akodoye wo anka sangasa ye ode wo na akodoye na nka obu no a. Nka ebebu no bone ama wana. Sana mpese mi bisa.
O debi woni bone.
Enti se me nso mekọ na se me nso makubu a. I know say baby a echime ne say eni kwan se wo de tumi ne mame. Honom ne de medifo. But ye hwe nnua na ye buo no. The impact of nnua na ye buo no. Say when I acquire cry, be bunyano. Mesna acquire me bunyano.
Emrano ye clear say concession was given to Akonta mining only. Sa Akonta mining wo to me. Say concession ye dia mano no aye ono nkwane dia no. So obetim dia mo obi fofra law no e kire say bra Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Na ya maw another to me. Na fasa to me no e transfer land. Even with that no. En common e course wo court na omoka say wuntumi ede asase ne e mano no. It was verbal agreement no. So kind of section 14 of Mining Act in Komoya Wudia. It talks about even because what they money per corner, there should be a written assignment, agreement. I just say sakrata with the amount. Purposely say either say okwa kutu galamsey and sorry ukutu okoye mining and now say okwa koye reclamation of land. But that said agreement written one also no wasn't there.
And say ukasa there, then you are coming to the defense of untumi rather. Court one nipa kono verbally eka say o ma say nipa kono to me say onkoye. So what I say. But per the section section 14 of it clause 1 actually says say untumi for one hunu enka say asem. Courts improve say untumi Eden krater be written authority edema sanipa. And to say he was facilitating one giving a portion of the land to another person without prior approval of the ministry may not have a substantial basis. To also say
that is are you talking about the verdict no?
Say this here no there verdict na banti yetimi
into ultimi di unkomo. And unkomo wo di ne say verdict say judge age na so dey akase. Do agreement no ho there but intimi nyina so nkase enu ntine ma sa na ma ni say na say
say e was say we establish say I am pass say no kremu say eye Akonta mining epone na yi ni bi edema e friend is saying enkrofo so omukotu basis no judgment no e wom say yen sign there yen sign judgment no enti yentumi nyina so kete nka say eno ne friend is saying judge no ne final verdict but eno na sisi aba bontin a ye gina so e de aka asem ni bi
there sign no verdict sign though.
Check it here.
There be signed. Or the made better somewhere. Signed. SGN and that's no. Signed.
I think that the lawyers know will actually help us. Is it signed?
Yeah, signed. Say na say signed that because on signing I'm not sure that bunting.
There be I think that there was some there was contentious argument
the moment
between
verdict
the issues no.
You see, the judge, I was so making it public. And before it's ever public, he or she should sign.
Anything I make, I say, per the documents now, I've not seen say it has been signed. And I want that one to be verified.
The SG and they want to say I sign.
Well, and not the well that one I don't know, but we are basing on. Maybe I say and sign and on a babontin.
Yeah,
and on a yijna soa. Yeah, they can't and some not ebi. Meme the ene say, aye chairman, to me. The basis in tia or say a tre pefe court na a tre pefe say what transfer na you know. When court na anka say there is a written document. Sa written document no. Say or the tumi no anaso opone na yi ni bi edema eye saa ayisi ne e friend say ogun sort ya say meme de no according to according to that mining act no that section 14 also there should be a written document. Where is the written document to actually say or to give evidence to the fact that chairman Akonta mining because Akonta mining is the first is it the first defendant? And other ones, to me, is the third defendant. So I say, where is the written evidence to actually show say sanity here?
Winning. And common and say, won't to me no egitum or courts.
Very good.
Dog bebo. Won't to me gitum or courts. Say, or the assassin ma Henry Okum. Say Henry Okumu enko assassin so enko reclaiming land no. By so mudua coconuts. There was no more reclaiming land no. What I say. And Henry so every different is a debby. One fast assassin my say enko assassin so enko reclaiming land by say ye planting coconuts. Debby. But all the assassin my say enko ye mining no. Na mining nisi kan ye binya no. Yemfa binya coconut no. Into the bidua coconut na na say di a reclaiming land no. And based on judge logic no. No so chere wuntumi o case ni say be o. Say Henry Okum miner. It is all the assassin man. So unko reclaim without giving him necessary money, investment, a chance to be reclaiming land. Now definitely or a miner. Or also be assassin so akutu so good I make sure say or the reclaiming land.
And the Emranica say fa yemfa ya no na ehu say upon any to me no ebi ma Henry ni ogumwana.
Emran say
Henry ogumwana.
Emran say section 14 no. Say who din komo say o the man say onko reclaiming land. Enkoa na say ekoye written assignment who the gunkrata so I will present the man court Henry Okum no assign. I want to be so assign and can common different. But here comes the case it was verbal. And verbal home command, so you need to this uncommon or court. It should be a written evidence.
But see a verbal you didn't come on our court.
And almost what you say verbal common according to section 14. Because we some commanding in
because the charge won't me charging number two. If you are say won't you are won't me charging and say one or the court not the born no. And they say or the friend is saying we're on what the mining rights need be the ama another party without approval from the ministry. 2 were facilitating an unlicensed mining operation. But Sanya Maya Yekin, any all the evidence adduced in the courtroom, no. Sanya Yekin no, there are no written documents actually backing Yekin. All of them were admitted. And the police no ekoya omukwa chenkrofo no sankrofo no and they are dancing that's they were witness no be a dance tia chairman wuntumi. But to say there is actually a written document that they can now base on it to say I am pass wuntumi transfer way no without the man crofo no one make you recourse to the ministry no. And not there anyhow.
That makes it illegal. That also, from your point nowadays, Bano, said there wasn't any written document that said to me I transfer assassinate the amount. That makes it illegal.
No, illegal came as a result of not making recourse to the ministry for approval.
And that makes it illegal because it's against the laws. It's all the assassinate. Say all the assassin ma Henry Okum and Michael you see one you should go to the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Go seek for licenses for the approval. Say but the assassin but the concession a part of it no money for could be say or moving this ejuma way and they buy no and we seek for that license no and our dear mom no more mining or essential reclamation. We don't have problem with that. But one Ministry of Lands one could seek that license name from approval and from about. Secondly,
then a better say
agreement
no honum na send your bear beto aso say mamfa permission ama ayisimu a then I was then a say was me call ministry o na me koje approval say bibia nu a kire say me de me tumi ni bi emma e friend is saying ayisimu a what basis and I was a court minister the only basis met me a minister met me aka say man ko minister ho anko di approval and say me what written documents are me di ama eye ayisimo say omonkonkotu efoma budiye no na me de ma wo mo no a omokọ akotu no emra ni mu no e kire say ansa na nka met me di ama wo mo no e wo say me ko minister ho another ministry no na me koje permission say written documents bia ni ho no ma e kire say me de ma wo mo a
say onim eno ho ko na wuntumi ya no eno ho ko na wangi na yedi hu nkomo
and those are the I mean on say me you have to look at both ends so I'm saying at the end these are the dynamics because courts no all Kenyan and say one the basis is that chairman wuntumi no e na you know offense and the license powers no e the man crofobia one making recourse to the ministry. Two, because of an untin, we are facilitating an unlicensed mining operation. But all these ones now ye can once there is no written document that actually say won't me and this had the animal woman. But the point is that near or no undertake sa operation e won't me asase so no. Omo ye kwache woman. Eno mu be di dance ye onu be di dance ya ma prosecutor say say na wuntumi ye den e de mayen but in yenye mremu no I think say the judge made reference to cases. I think say 3 cases cases ni na no ne opese o change na no say obi ye defense no ono ne de how bia anhye da enna ne so a prosecutor no na the onus lies on you to prove beyond all reasonable doubt. In fact, the prosecutor no cry bebe mo.
Mami read the verdict no on page 50 docket no page kwa page 59. But then in common wood no we say I have for need for etiase e wa ha no. It read page 37 no the ama omo. Or say sometime in October 2024 one Henry Oku, that's a prosecutorial witness, too, approached me and expressed his desire to undertake land reclamation works on portions of A3 mining concession at Summerboy that had previously been mined and were in a degraded state. Mr. Okum represented to me that he was experienced in land reclamation and that he wished to plant coconut seedlings on the mined out portions of the concession to restore the land. That, however, was not at all. The more rigorous test of the first accused role in the matter is provided by cross-examination by the first accused's own lawyer. The following transpired. So in quotes, I say, did you receive any permission from a Akonta Mining Company, A3, at this point? No, Hansi, at this point, I need to explain to you that A3 is not the same as A1. That is Bernard Intribu Esiako.
It's not the same as
yes,
Akonta
Mining. So under the law, we see them as 2 separate entities. A1 is a human person and A3 is a corporate and therefore an artificial person. It's A1 no. A1 to me na A3 ni Akonta Mining no. You know say and there are different ways of the 2 entities engaging in transactions with third parties. It's no so more delay with people third party. I said I do understand, but when you go to Summerboy, nobody knows Akonta Mining board of directors. And as I said earlier on, I am not a director or board of director of Akonta Mining, and so what I know is that Chairman Wuntumi owns Akonta Mining, and Akonta Mining is Chairman Wuntumi. And what I say, it's a question in it's a question in where cross examine and say you will agree with me that in a transaction between your good self and Akonta Mining Company Limited in the alleged transaction, there was no document from Akonta Mining or Chairman Wuntumi to you. And what answer or say, I did not have any agreement or transaction with Akonta Mining as a company but I have a verbal agreement with Chairman Woon.
So the cases per the section.
So that's so that's so that's from the above. This court find this is a proper case where the third accused culprit should be lifted. Thus, there is no real difference between the first accused and the third accused in relations with the dealings with PW2. That's a prosecution witness 2. Indeed, the third accused never had any proper corporate governance structure in place. There is no evidence that governance structures in place. There's no evidence that the third accused had a functioning management board or executive officers in place to behave as a company. All decisions and dealings with prosecution witness 2 were with first accused and him alone, and were all informal and never in written. This court finding the first accused was the true and de facto mineral right holder in concession in question. It's one sama reference.
Mining in section 14 or say it should be a written. On the there wasn't any written document to that effect.
I can't mine in general no. I can't mine in general.
That issue. Me explain say. Ono from the prosecutor witness 2 or 1. A person say a contaminant cannot be dissociated from a chairman want to me. And that normal governance structure, proper governance structure, they should have board of directors, they should have management. So that decision actually to be undertaken by a board of directors, all of them will be communicated through that. But that wasn't done. All those things being run at a contaminant is being solely run by Chairman Wontumi. But no, for that area, no, it's a different issue altogether. That one should be established by a different forum.
That is why
that one should be established from a different. But the proper issue, the proper thing at hand, which based on the counts now, they charge a Chairman Wontumi, and they say were issued the Akontamine, has issued, how do we call it, has given permission to a different party, which that right was exclusively for only Akontamine.
So that's true because again, of say so her structures say there are no proper structures in Akontamine.
So proper structure, whether proper structure or not proper structure, that one is a different forum for it to be dealt with.
So everything is being controlled by Chairman.
The section which is being which is actually employed here says that for us to have evidential how do we call it? For us to have evidence you bet me the proceeding case now I bet you say I am passer friends Akontamine ni too many be ma before from should be a written document, which of course the prosecutor witness the prosecution witness actually say there wasn't any written document.
But then that's what I'm saying. Say the Henry Okunuso has admitted say there was a verbal agreement between Ono and the Chairman Wontumi. And evidence, video evidence, any pictorial evidence.
Verbal in our law will not count. That is what I want us to establish, that the verbal itself does not count here because the act spelled out
in April 2025
explicitly. Say it should be a written document.
In April 2025. What's now? Actually, say Yakwachi gold, ammunition, 29 excavators. Meaning say on the concession of land there was a mining activity and a coso.
And if anything I want to say, my first question I may be saying is
what I say I don't know in your part of the reclamation. So there was
a miner. Does it mean that we should see Untumi on the land mining? Or Untumi can also employ people to be mining for him?
No.
Which of course is still under Akontamine.
The license wasn't given to Chairman Wontumi.
No, it was given
to Akontamine.
And Akontamine, directors, controlling director. I think that was the word that court used here. The controlling director is Chairman Wontumi. In fact, granted, say Chairman Wontumi Nangasa
is controlling everything.
Airport grounds one akoye adwuma. E chere say Wontumi mfa power
Yes, sir.
I mean, these are the realities. Let's establish these ones very well. Because
the thing is, a contact mining now, the only right exclusive to mine that concession land, or say part of that concession, will be our illegal mining.
And see, or say, or the
to me be a free land ministry.
Oh, Sana, your friends, the court.
That's what the court is saying.
But yes, say. A brand new a say court bit me there should be a written document.
But won't to me
there isn't any written document.
Dog,
there isn't any written document.
Won't to me admit you?
Yes, say I think say the lawyers bit me boy say won't me na obi evidential yisu enka say ujina nipa ko na asem ne so e de aye wu case.
Dog,
emremu no enye standard here.
Chairman won't to me himself na admit it. Say omomoko land so someone call reclamation.
The no admit you, but obet me admit it. But emrano essence or say, say or the one no bekano. I'm not keken yemfan kan.
Then why should be a written document? What admit say that activity no cause so?
And you want me na or no na semwa or kano so no. I mean these are realities. Sana then it's here.
Debbie T. Debbie T.
Ebia wo betimi aka say
dog T.
Nyame ka no. Woni me enya adwene de.
Debbie dog T. It's an pay. Menu mienu. Menu mienu. Yaka wo kodi boni wo baby. I mean yaka bo ya beche me. And that's ya beche concerning Ebia fraud case. And na wo di won komo. E de kire police one answer court for say, "Oh, fraud ho ne manema ni nyina no. Oni me na ye na me krampo na me ma computer no. A wo tine ni mu adobo bobo ne ma ye." Then you walk for court. That's the email you did asama. Say assembly boabo. Then you are saying say we should establish a fact that there wasn't any written document.
There shouldn't be any written document. No, and you mean I said we should establish a fact said there should be a written document. And yes, how you are saying analogy now the mammy no analogy now the mammy. Say, young man, say, me diatum say, me cry na me ma computer no now the years I win a B ni C ya. Emrane wo ho no ma ye di gina so no. E kire say me de ma no ka keke no. Ye ntumi enyina so. Sa na emrane te. Emrane kire say ye betumi agina bibi so a e wo se enya written document. Sam eno na me ka wo emrane mo. You read it.
And you want to be announced what
no. So no. There should be a written document.
Won't to me not see. So the law is saying there should be a written document.
Exactly so.
But here lies the case. Won't to me himself no. Accusing no. Ajiatum T is different entity altogether. Wadiatum so ma okum no ko site wo.
Se wadiatum se onyintum.
Debi.
So
ono no anjia ntuma beba.
Court ni betimi aka say tio.
So ono no anjia ntuma. That is where the written documents start to work.
So bejiatum so anyantum. There should be that because that eno na emra no eka. Emra na nga say yemfa ya no hunu. Enka say o magiatum manyantum. Emra ne say yemfa document because
it won't mean the
then a bachelor say mbacho then a bachelor say wanje permission and free a friend say ministry. Ni bachelor say one permission no e document now ono actually wo mu say
license na be testify ti me ba license na obekwa akwaji free ministry of lands and natural resources or no omo na be test sa license na be test
enti e dey no de be call
but as we speak doing even the court trials
so minister wa mbacho so ko ministry on ma e dey no o de be call a e be di adanse so me ba beje permission na me dey amawe o be call no aka kire so o be call ministry no akọ minister no aka kire say minister mesrewa me de mano aka kire asumasi Henry Ogum say me tumi no me poni bi ama no so mfa nkwa asase ne so emfa nkoye
there be the obeko akwaje license
for license ne de waje awie deda and there is has been established by the court say waje license or sa tumi krata ne so obet my mining akonta mining or sa tumi
it is say mamuza say why they were at fault is it to me akonta mining and as okum no and they at fault based on in common audi no
me verdict na aba no court no ensemo a okan ya wo so ogina so e di ebu a wontumi no eno na me kan wasem court ne say ye na nka court ne ka so whether eye baako na na say enye baako no say ye illegal mining na enka eno de ni problem but court ni premises ne say tio the premises are onu gina so a ode e kan sansem ni na no eye one or say rights or say assignment of minerals rights without ministerial approval. That's the first, second, third count. Or they were assigning another person minerals rights without ministerial approval. Then a say, evidence benetre. In the evidence no per evidence are almost can say one. Police for the court site for them. No more chain Crawford. And Crawford now became a prosecution witness. Omono na can say. Say. And not verbally, won't mean so the editum. But se court, ubet me jina we so aka say A, B, and C anya juma. And man said there should be a written one. And only the beauty of your argument. No.
Unim.
Yeah, no free on me. Yan to us. Because me da and yes, I make a minyan kai. Yes,
unim. Oh, beba, udim come on so obi a reclamation. Say we hey, what for mine we reclamation. Beba was in who go dana.
And so Nina, on say me can afford to say.
So that makes that activity, no.
I was say, oh, can't deny. I was all can't anyhow. Then at the end of the day, now they won't see you.
Based on the verdict, now about Bontino. And based on what the judge said,
evidence are a buyer.
Because as we speak now, no, me know you lawyers for. There be a lawyers for me now call as a Libya. I could do a the deputy attorney general a cross examination. And the appeal could be the cross examination for Okum and Michael one. So lawyer attaching on no buy and no year now so onu take it over. I hear microphone no cross examination and sana judge adding the verdict about Bonting. So we should blame if you are actually defending the wound to me counsel. Then me no Betiano.
No, I'm not defending anybody's counsel. For me, I'm just bringing to bear.
You are bringing to bear. So me no
to make it clear.
If there should be
these are the reasoning
things I want to ask here, we should blame and the appeal could be the first lead counsel no Edi Assembly for almost 7 months or 8 months at our high court. Then secondly, ni about be blame chama won to me na nkase mu. Ono no nkomo kodi wo court. Esanso ko far with don go mashi. Enu ko gina court ono be witness ono be defense witness to him. Deputy Attorney General Justice Remsai year no cross examination na no fall short e wo ho. What I say. Then thirdly, we blame lawyer Samuel Atachia and co. So me intimi anko. Intimi to me no. I will always defend it with a verdict about one thing.
For me, on with these issues, no, it will transcend beyond. Meaning, I mean, when I say it will transcend beyond this verdict about because definitely lawyers, no, will also file an appeal at the Superior Court. Well, probably if there is another verdict and they think that it's not right, maybe they may also proceed to the Supreme Court. So the verdict now no, might not be the last verdict that will come or that will be pronounced on this issue. And one thing for me make us say I'm looking at all the bases no. Then from a hormone we are na menso ni amadwen ye me no menso ma beka
so watch him
sa na mpesa me
it dey na pesa wo kana emre na
so on say na and see point I make can say say court no eka ejina sa na ma we so a the written documents na mbem no ama ade ne to sin kakra me mpese ho no mpese me establish no but that said and done on say we asimo on nipa ni kwa so ye ho akaka bensem so on say we asiti daba ko utumi ye kese kukuku within a short time na waba form enye wunu na ebetena TV so eno say then sitting president so oba Shanti Regional agise oni ni negotiate on security ansa no watumi abaha na mi mintumi na memefo oh send the videos na baby a ono abetena TV so na okeka na mimi tumi mimi untumi mi untumi mefo na yes me yes more
odisan komu we nyina
nipa dasania onyankopon abowo ode form dot ye bo ohome nkwa humi gu mu a ene ye okasa ogene nkwa wona woda ho ya wada ne offense anyen me wuntumi san ye kan asem ose me wuyi menhia free one a gold you see a gold no see the amount so what mean gold no ya the amount chairman wound to me the wound to me say see 20 years
yeah the amount
20 years old just can the man you say accountant mine into our is it accountant mine into 150,000
yeah 150,000
and 120,000 and no dey me sure say no dey say but see yet me atwage now amawo 20 years and yet 20 years with hard labor.
With hard labor
and they say no this a president no be negotiate ana I say court you see justice Audrey
Kukovi
Tay what show smoothness level.
Oh, there be send your ono
smoothness level.
There be ono say
what say
offenses no. Ehun jail term.
And I say so what smoothness level. Ya chiro say emra ewo oman mu hanum say.
Omo say samra no kran so nche 2019.
Ya chiro say se wo ye ade a ense ne mfata. Emra no obedi. Sa de we no e chire say omo ye omo akaka bensem. Omo se omo ani omo a. Omo se omo antene a obi ntumi ntene no.
Dogunim mami mbo video ase okasen bi. Mami mbo video bi ma sese ya. Bo me hwa de bi mbra sese ya.
Solid when your friend says solid. Are you solid? Sikakoko. Are you sikakoko solid money? Number one. Solid. What does mami for being careful? Hey, me be careful. What does solid money? When we talk about money, it's not about gold. But second ho, run to me. Adia magana. Eta kwese bloni ba Ghana no. Wo huru ha no say ha ye friend ha sika empoa no. What you say? I no say friend ha gold coast. What you say? Solid money. Mami for be munchro. What you say? Solid. What you say? Solid money. Solid. What you solid money? Mami for be mun ansa solid. Solid money. I'm talking about solid money. What you say? And the casa want to me was sika. Anya bango. Anya gold. And the same gold here I can't want me. What it? Mami for you. Mami for you. Solid money. We are talking about solid money. Solid money. Oh, and that's Mami Fabio Crash. Mami Fabio Musacho. Mama, now Caruso. Who's so sad? The other year, meaning I know. Still, I mean, that's who hold me captaincy. Still, I'm still remain as a captain. Like I said, me back on time mining. Me kulu na matwado ye na me akwa wu ya usro me na wo ujese untumi yetim ketwa untumi min slow na problem ro na untumi
won to me mama se me ni mi ami gira ho ya fa so da fo di wachi na se me wati me a ubati me a pushi won to me now even illegal legal no what is the difference? The difference is a document.
So as usual, the videos and I provided the abominable. In responding or in replying to what Doug was saying over here, it is very clear. We display good bars live on TV. Even saying His Excellency John Dramani Mahama intimino and upon fan soldier for MB meet no omuntimino. Doug.
And on say ukasa no onyankopon te soro no ma na ene sere bonso wa humble ba kope eno ana untumi aye no so bia ntumi o see akota tumi o next time fire this one there. That said and done, me I'm looking at the impact of the galamsey on the land.
Okay.
And nothing America say even the court no actually say he was just aiding and abetting, trying to facilitate an unlicensed mining. But we are looking at the impact of galamsey on our land. And no na ye pesi you to as you. For me who say untumi ya che no yento to aso na nkrofo no maka no so yenyom saa se ne be ya asa nsase na ye say no yen say ni biem obi beka so ene emfa ne say President Mahama NDC eche MPP fo a na say ebia say NDC ko na MPP ba no so be che ebia NDC fo a eno be boa ma omo ebe brase ba point ne say emfa ne say we be di so 12 years and also be di so ebia 16 years na ono na che MPP fo a NDC fo ni sense ase no say MPP fo so ba na so no so be di so ebia 12 years a year na so no so be che NDC fo a MPP fo no so asase no so at the end of the day asase na ye person you protect no eno mom no ebe say I'm looking in a situation say sword no ebetwa na am say send ye be ya this type of devastation to our land no ebejai. That said and done, I also want to say we should get people to be thinking outside the box, to be looking at how proper the indigenes can mine without destroying the land, without destroying water bodies, without destroying the trees and then the environment. Because see a tea, say a poempo, and Kenya Nansenya, you right, Ibrahim Mahama, Eden Hubura, mining. Na yenya the heavy Dr. Kwabnadu Fonso person no so den hueden ewura mining mu a enka mining companies akesia etu efom agudie na ewo o mining mu no ni nyina si etu a enka ye de kɔ omo de kɔ mom krom at the expense of yankasa eniema no efom agudie no ye dia. I believe say aside the large scale and those medium scale miners, the indigenes also want to have a benefit. As it stands now, you're mining gold. What has been the impact of gold? So this is the time we should get people to be thinking outside the box to make sure that small scale, whether to call it gather them and sell, those portions will get a very appropriate way of making sure the indigenes also have a feel of it without destroying the environment.
And no, Dr. Iwano Senior Butri or a lecturer at Eastern University on our training. Before sorry, no, Bebo video be actual and Sanama, sorry, but my main birthday's way. Now, me fa picture of the day no into me and Besomo. We pay no video no actual, no, sorry, Makunya. So we say happy birthday to Efia. You make life brighter just by being in it. Stay beautiful, stay winning, and enjoy your special day. Intifia, and then wawoda happy birthday. Nyankupo inshaw. Nyame enyo kese ewo baby bia obiara. It's Candy of Fachet TV. In a CMV show, happy birthday. If you are happy birthday. Hey, Candy man, no. So happy birthday if you are Candy in the same show. Happy birthday. It's a picture of the day, no. Young fan to swear. The ensure they be ever honor. Aha, it's a picture of the day, no. And a dozen dog. We hundi pakro no.
Imani a fence and on is it
honorary vice
president.
Oh yes. Dog it. It's the honorary picture of the day. Your friend on Bright Simons. Bright Simons. Obisi Bright Simons. There be Java Bright Simons. Why? It's honorary vice president Imani Africa. And I honor Odi the Juma. It's more call Facebook call show in no. ABC we you CDD Ghana. Ebiso say we lecturer K University. We patch on lecturer K University. On a vice honorary president. Imani Africa. Bright Simons. And then you know a picture of the day. It's in Menason from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. And ya good day cramp. So 4 solid hours in the Jumano. Ote Mr. Emmanuel Botri Senior in Kan Ewa Hanum. Was also to Fia Chumwa Keche. We did the coffee from Pong. With my friend Big Brother J. The Maestro. Kojo Usu, a executive producer. Christabel. And a Chewamu Yina Wechiro Mobua. Candyman and a Lord. As also a business camera Nechi, a boy, and my name Koye Jr. And the Collins Munina Honma. Amubuai production team no. Very solid. Offer Kojo Marfo Bibi Wobiano. Nyankopon enka na onsha bibia obiara enti me ko lemu no hwe video we ma se video ni si na se wante enka na ya sorry ano
manna o machina obu wa jomama o manna o machina obu wa jomama obu wa ha o na to say what me ya police for bibi Umo na to say what me a military for bibi. Umo na to say what me a electoral commission for bibi. Umo na to say what me a judges bibi. Do mama, uni NDC mobu. Bibi anu we besie. Do mama, bibi anu we besie. Ha. Meka adi akire obi ase. Obi apia no kotuna ba awa bla sumdwe wo.